What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to the last watch along for Jurgen Klopp's reign as Liverpool manager. It's going to be an emotional one. It's going to be tough. Let's be honest. And I'm glad that I'm here with you guys. Thank you for joining me. Loads for us to get through over the next hour before the game kicks off. The result is irrelevant to me today, in all honesty. It's just about the send-off. It's about having some fun, sharing some memories of Jurgen, and just saying goodbye to a great man. The welcome that the team received from Liverpool fans into the stadium was magnificent. We mustn't forget, of course, there's a title race on today, but for us, it is about Jurgen Klopp and saying goodbye. So, share your thoughts in the chat, and thank you for joining me. As I said, do apologise that I couldn't start at 2:30. It's been a tough couple of days for me mentally, physically. I've been unwell, and I wanted to make sure that I could do this watch along today, come hell or high water. So glad to be here with you. And of course, we are being brought to you with thanks to our amazing sponsors, Manscaped, and you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with our code Anfield20. Right. Craig, are we wearing the new kit today? I believe so, yes. Yes, we are. No, I don't need to say I believe so. Yes, we are. Let me see a couple of things. Missed you, Craig. Oh, thanks though, Matt. I don't know what's gone wrong this week, mate. I know I've been mentally fatigued for ages, but I've just had insomnia creep in as well this week, and I just have been achy and in pain and haven't been able to sleep, but nothing was keeping me away from this game today. So I'm ready to go. Right, Craig, thank you for the great content. Doreen, no need to thank me. Thank you guys for being here with us. And as I said, nowhere else I'd rather be today than sharing this moment with you. Amazing guys and girls from around the world. And the team news is in, so I suppose we should quickly run through that because there is a game as well today. Liverpool lineup as follows: Alisson Becker in goal, then it's Alexander-Arnold at right back, Robbo at left back with Jarell Quansah and Virgil van Dijk in the centre back positions, with Toro Endo, Harvey Elliott and Alexis McAllister in midfield, with Mohamed Salah, Cody Gakpo and Luis Diaz making up your Liverpool 11. For Wolves, it's Jose Sa, then it's Bueno, Kilman and Gomez, Aït-Nouri, Belgarde, Lamina, Gomez, Semedo, Kuna and He-Chan. That is the Wolves 11. Again, we would ask you to put your score prediction, Jim, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really care what the score is today. It's about watching Jurgen, putting a smile on his face, giving him the send-off and sharing our memories. I'm going to get the tissues for a different reason this time. Usually when we're talking about getting the tissues, it's because, something amazing's happened and we want to clean up. Why is the date and time wrong? That's my end. It's my computer. I don't know what it is. There's something on the settings of my computer. I'm going to manually try and fix it. 1 second. Yeah, it's definitely on my computer because it's all linked in together. Where's the clock? Time machine sharing about. No, it's not that one. 1 sec, I've got to try and sort out. Where is the storage, startup disk, time machine, accessibility previously? Where the hell is the desktop and dock? No, printer, scanner, mouse. Anybody know where the clock is on a Mac? Because it used to be in this place and now I've no idea where it is. Date and time, where's it gone? There we go. Right, I'll fix that now, mate. 1 second. Bear with me, just put my passwords in. Right, I'm going to set this here now. So, today is the 19th and it's 7 minutes past. Okay, so 19th. And the time is 3. And let's go. 7, set. There you go. It's been, set. There you go. I fixed it. Look at me. I'm a tech genius. Thank you for picking up on that one, mate. I meant to sort it before the stream, but silly me, forgot. Shame we couldn't be allowed 12 subs today to give every player at least one last game on the Klopp, said Stargirl. I remember the 2019 Champions League final. It was the first time I watched the Reds live, excluding match of the day, right at the end of my first year in high school. What an era, said Finley. We have some new tech, but we reveal it today? No, because I'm barely alive today. So unless you want to, if it involves me doing nothing, lads, reveal away. But if it involves me doing anything, no. Usyk masterclass to Klopp farewell. What a weekend! Yes, it was a brilliant fight last night. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I've got a big cup today. You ready? Got my big cup ready to keep me full of liquids today. No messing around. Yeah, it was a great fight last night. Right man won. Don't know which judge scored it to Fury. I don't know what fight he was watching, but Usyk won anyway, and that's the main thing. Let's sing. Okay. I'm so glad that Jurgen is a red. I'm so glad he's doing what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know, we'll win the Premier League. You know that he said so. I'm in love with him and I feel fine. There you go. And I didn't even know if I'd have the energy to sing that, but that was all right, you know. Didn't take too much out of me. Good fight. Shame about what Fury said at the end. Look, I don't expect an ounce of class from the man. You know, his father was calling British people traitors during the week, and then Fury was there saying that the only reason Usyk got the decision was because his country's at war. It's just nonsense. But look, the right man got the victory. What do I think about the future of Dominic Szoboszlai? Said Baron Rayan. I've no doubts about Szoboszlai. None. Zero. I will say I don't think it's been the breakthrough campaign first year that we'd hoped for. But other than that, I'm absolutely 100% convinced he's got a good future ahead of him. You know, he's a classy operator. And I think maybe Arne Slot will find a position that he feels more comfortable in, and we'll see the best of him. So yeah, no doubts for me. Honestly, I hope you at least, what's this? I hope you will at least today on the special occasion refrain from swearing and complaining about the team defenders. Yeah, go fuck yourself. So there you go. There's always one, and Antonio, always one, telling me what to do again. Mate, if you knew what I went through to be here for this stream, physically and mentally, I don't need to listen to assholes like you. I'll do what I want. I've told you this from day one, Antonio. You go and watch CBBS, Tweenies, whatever it is that you want to watch, mate, on this special occasion. Asshole. Fury father headbutted a young lad. That was disgusting. Yes, he did. He headbutted the smallest member because he's a fighting man. Won't answer the people who've been calling him out, but he's a fighting man. How many signings do you think we'll make? I'm not sure, William, mate. I'm not sure. 3 minimum is what I'm hoping for, but ultimately I'm not sure. Look, they're showing on Sky here, they're showing flashbacks of the Villa Man City game where Man City went 2-0 down and came back to win it, and it's just giving me flashbacks. He won't nut Joe Egan, will he? No, Joe Egan's a family friend of ours, by the way. I grew up knowing Joe Egan. My dad worked with Joe Egan as doorman in nightclubs. I've been in Joe Egan's house in Ringsend. And yes, Joe Egan would go through him for a shortcut. I'm not Antonio, so don't worry. Why am I starting to get emotional? It's only natural, dude. It's only natural. It's an emotional day, you know? So let it out. I let it out, you know? That's what we're all here for. Have I seen the new 442s video about Klopp? I have, and I never thought a cartoon would make me sad, but it did. It was really good. Look, 442s are brilliant at the best of times, but yes, I thought that was an excellent cartoon. I'll be trying not to bawl like a little bitch today, said PC Drat. Thoughts on Maka, Trent and Nunez leaving? The Madrid links are starting to really upset me, including Maka. Release clause, your views. I don't know anything about Maka's release clause. I don't know if there is one. Liverpool usually don't agree to release clauses in contracts. But look, I've said the same thing all along, Neville. I think it's a oh my God, I'm sweating here. I think it's a disgrace that Trent's in this position. So I'm going to try and turn a fan on. If it's too noisy, please let me know. But I need to try and cool down here. 1 second. 1 second. That will be too loud. Is that okay? for everybody. If it's too loud, let me know, but I just need to get a little bit of air. Still can't believe he's leaving. Same. You can't hear it good. Cheers. Sound. Yeah, appreciate that. I need to get... Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. This one. I just need to aim this towards me a little bit to get some air. Come on, turn back, fan. Turn back. Bear with me, folks. There you go. Cool. Now we're good to go. Doesn't feel real. No, it doesn't. I cannot believe it. We've known it's coming for ages, but you're right. It does not feel real. I'm a Wolves fan and I'm only watching for Klopp. Class act, Zach. Appreciate you, mate. Welcome in. Klopp gave me the best birthday best birthday present, winning the Champions League for my birthday. What a present, Lee. What a present. Look, it's been an amazing 9 years, and it's been truly an honour to watch Jurgen, to see him drag the club back to where it belongs with such grace, dignity. He's just a top guy, and the way the club have handled this week, I thought has been exceptionally good as well. They've made sure that many people got a chance to say goodbye to him. I see John Oliver did a little goodbye piece with the Men in Blazers guys, I think, as well. You know, we see the Anfield Rap Boys and Redmen TV get a chance to say goodbye and interview Jurgen. It's been nice to see people get to say goodbye to a very special man. Crazy how at Christmas we were talking about Klopp extending again. Now a couple of months later we're saying goodbye. It's really difficult, mate. But I think the best piece of advice somebody gave me this week was the old, don't see it as a sad thing, just appreciate that we got to have him. And that's a really good way of looking at it, you know. Everything comes to an end at some point. As Jurgen said himself, goodbyes aren't easy, but it's been a great 9 years. It really has. He announced he was leaving on my 21st. Wow. I'll never forget that day, Lewis. My wife came up and woke me up. I think it was like 10:30 or 11 o'clock in the morning. And if Sabrina's waking me up at that hour of the morning, I know something's wrong. And she told me Klopp was leaving. And I just sat on the bed for like 2 or 3 minutes on the edge of the bed going, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. And here we are all those months later now, and it is time to say goodbye. Do you know what's mad? I was just going to ask the same question, J19. Why is all the build-up Manchester City on the Liverpool versus Wolves game? Mate, you took the words out of my mouth. I actually just checked there to make sure I had the right channel on. Because I was like, why am I looking at Manchester City stuff? With the greatest of respect, and by greatest of respect I mean zero respect to them, I don't care about Manchester City today. And it's about Jurgen for us. I don't know why Sky are showing us Manchester City's highlight reel on the Liverpool channel, or the Liverpool game channel. Yeah. Harry Klein, how are you, my friend? Thank you for your super chat, mate. Said, my great uncle loves Jurgen. We watched the boxing and he told me he met Rocky Marciano while in the Navy and tells me stories of Shankly. That's class. Rocky Marciano, there's a name. Barry, wow. Thank you so much, Barry. That's incredibly generous of you, mate. I don't know what to say. We don't deserve that level of generosity, mate, but thank you so much. Barry said, thanks to everybody in Anfield Agenda, especially Craig for his handsome good looks and no doubt absolutely massive package. Okay, I might have added in a couple of lines there, Barry, but I feel like for a super chat of that level, you know, it deserves a little bit additional. Thanks to everybody in Anfield Agenda for making the season great and their efforts. Craig, Connor, Ben, Mark, Mods, and of course all the subscribers that make AA the best Liverpool fan community on the internet. Thanks to Jurgen for everything you've done for this club and will forever be a legend, a truly amazing man. Thank you, Barry, as another truly amazing man, mate. Thank you so much for that, mate. It doesn't go unnoticed and it really does help a lot. Yes, so thank you, sir. Luke said, hi Craig, how are you feeling today? I felt better, mate. I felt better. It's time to say goodbye to your greatest modern day manager and welcome in Slot. I hope he does well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Arne Slot coming in, but you know, saying goodbye to Jurgen is a whole another thing, isn't it? And it was one of those things I kept just putting off. You know, knew it was coming, but just refused to acknowledge it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to pay the bills, so bear with me for 45 seconds and then we'll get back to talking about everything. But on a day like today, where let's be honest, it's warm, you're sweaty, you got to make sure that the grass on your pitch is playable, and there's no better way to do that than by using the all-new Lawnmower 5.0, which is part of the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra from our amazing sponsors Manscaped. Join myself and 10 million other men worldwide who trust Manscaped as their male grooming partners with our exclusive offer. Go to manscaped.com and grab yourself 20% off and free shipping. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. The fantastic Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra electric trimmer features skin-safe technology, guarding your family jewels against any grooming mishaps. It also features Manscaped's brightest ever LED spotlight, perfect for precise grooming even in the trickiest spots. Oh, it's waterproof as well. The Performance Package 5.0 Ultra also includes the Weed Whacker 2.0 nose hair trimmer, Manscaped's liquid formulations, and 2 free gifts, which are the Shed Travel Bag and the Boxers 2.0. And for all of my bearded friends out there, Manscaped brings you guys the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, designed to sculpt and shape your beard and cheek lines, as well as maintaining your preferred beard style. Once again, my friends, you could get 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. See, here we have some new stuff here that we can add in. We're just flexing some of our new technology that we have here, where we can put in stuff like Barry is a legend. Oh, and 50 gifted memberships from Barry as well. I didn't see that, Barry, until I seen it here on the new. We're still calling it a teleprinter, I think. Barry, man, thank you. That is incredible. That's £200 super chat and 50 gifted memberships. That's amazing, Barry. Thank you. I don't know what I've done to deserve Barry, Brian, JC, and all of you other amazing people, but thank you so much. This feels so weird because we're talking about a game, right? And usually during the game we're speaking about building up to the game, what the result might be, if we agree or disagree with the team selection. It's all irrelevant today, isn't it? You know, it doesn't matter. Yes, you want to win, of course, Jurgen's last game, but other than that, it doesn't matter. Feeling the emptiness and sadness with no more air punches, said Mark. Knockoff. Yeah, Knockoff. Sorry, mate. I was just trying to make sure I said your name properly. Yeah, it's so difficult. It is. Yeah. I want to ask you guys a question. Did anybody manage to get tickets to Jurgen's farewell event at the M&S Bank Arena, which formerly the Echo Arena? Did anybody manage to get tickets? Somebody asked me what the bench is. It is Joe Gomez, Ibrahima Kanade, Dominic Soboslai, Darwin Núñez, Curtis Jones, Diogo Jota, Ryan Gravenberch, Caoimhín Kelleher and Conor Bradley. That's Liverpool bench, mate. Craig, it's honesty, mate, and people agree with you as well. Look, I don't know what I've done to deserve the support I get and we get as a channel. Like, I see myself as just a normal dude, same as everybody else, who's better than Goldbridge in every way, shape or form. Other than that, I see myself as a normal dude who's better than Goldbridge in every way, shape or form. Funnier, better looking, more charismatic, wittier, doesn't treat people like shit, isn't a bully, all these other things. But apart from that, no, genuinely, I don't know what we've done to deserve you guys, but we appreciate you so much. And Belfast, we're going to see you guys soon. Less than 2 weeks now till we're up at the Limelight in Belfast. I can't wait to come and see you guys. And you can bet your ass we're going to be doing one thing, and that is singing about Jurgen and celebrating Jurgen and celebrating his 9 years at the club. We've got a musical act coming up with us. Paddy's going to be belting out all the songs. We're going to be singing along as well, and we hope to see you guys there. So if you are in that neck of the woods, you can get your tickets with the link at the top of the chat there. Cardiff and Liverpool shows are on sale as well, but this one, Belfast, this is going to be the Jurgen show, and I can't wait to come up and meet you guys, and of course to celebrate Jurgen's time at the club. Watching this channel was incredible this season. Much love, mate. Really, much love. Ryan, appreciate you, bro. Thoughts on Usyk versus Fury? I thought the right man won. Look, I'm not going to lie. I thought Fury had him. Around 7, I thought Fury had him. And then Usyk does what Usyk does, which is somehow come out and find a way, turn it round. For me, I had it 3 points for Usyk, but he got the decision, and that's all I care about. Now, I've always told you guys I'm a bit of a shithouse. Do you know what I'd do if I was Alexander Usyk right now? I'd retire. I'd retire and begrudge Fury the opportunity to get near those undisputed titles. Because what would happen if Usyk retired is the belts would fragment. They'd all go and fight for individual belts elsewhere. And then if I'm Usyk, I'll probably come back in a year's time for a one-off massive fight with somebody for a big wedge of money and then sail off into the sunset. Because there's nothing for Usyk to do. He's nothing to prove. He's undisputed in 2 weight classes. He's undefeated. And Fury was an absolute asshole the entire way through the build-up towards him. And disrespected him and talked down to him and belittled his appearance and did everything he could to try and get in his head. Meanwhile, Usyk stood there, took it with class and dignity, showed up on the night, won the fight. You said 2-contract fight. And you don't have to get into the second fight. Just because they've signed for 2 fights. Tyson Fury signed for 2 fights with Vladimir Klitschko. Did they have the second? No. So it doesn't matter that he signed for a second fight. If he wants to retire, he can retire and there's nothing he can do about it. And that's what Fury deserves. That's the treatment Fury deserves. The same disrespect he shows others. Considering you watch the boxing event, do I ever watch MMA? Not really, Lee. Not really, mate. I've been a boxing fan my entire life. So, Fury really said he gave it to Usyk because of what's happening in Ukraine. I know. It's disgusting. Look, I've no problem with a fighter saying, I think I won the fight. Especially when you're an undefeated fighter like Fury and Usyk. You know, neither men had suffered defeat, even though I felt Fury suffered defeat to what's his face, the MMA fighter. I can understand Fury saying, I think I won the fight. I don't agree with it, but I can understand him saying it and feeling it maybe in the ring. But to come out with what he came out afterwards, nonsense. I'm lucky enough to get a ticket to Belfast. Can't wait to see Klopp. Klopp won't be in Belfast, mate. I will. Love the channel. It's been class. We appreciate the hard work. Thank you. Look, it's you guys that make the channel. You know, I have an easy job. I come on here and talk fun and have a bit of a laugh. But it's you guys that make the channel. Feelings of emptiness, sadness, no more air punches. We've done that one already. Have I ever liked WWE? Absolutely. This video, if you guys are watching Sky right now, this video that Sky did for Jurgen, and you know I've been critical of Sky for a lot of stuff, but this 20-minute segment that they did for Jurgen, where they got other former players and stuff to speak about Jurgen, it was incredible. It was incredible. And, you know, I'm not a hater. I give credit where it's due. That video from Sky is brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant work. The vid was very emotive. It was, Barry. It was. You could see on Jurgen's face what it meant to him and what it meant to hear these words from the players that he's helped shape their careers. Some of them given opportunities to, like Trent was speaking about the fact that Jurgen gave him his opportunity, trusted him, believed in him. Same with young players. Spoke with Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley said the same thing. It was really interesting to hear Adam Lallana speak about the fact that when he was at Liverpool at first, he struggled to settle and stuff, and that Jurgen helped him massively with that. Speaking about the 5-4 Norwich game as well, where he jumped in and broke Kloppo's glasses. Just so many great memories of so many great times with a great man. So, my friends, do hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. We'd love to hit 261 subscribers today. It's a hard one today, Craig. Love the content as always, said Harvey Lewis. Thank you, Harvey. Look, it's a hard one for Liverpool fans all around the world, but you know what helps, mate? Honestly, being able to be here with you guys and share this moment, because I always feel the connection when we're here together, like the Barcelona game or many other great nights. Like, still to me, and Alisson spoke about this as well, that moment where Origi scored against Everton and Alisson and Klopp were chest bumping each other on the pitch, that's still one of my favourite moments ever, because people were losing their minds about Klopp being on the pitch and stuff, but he didn't care. It was real, it was raw, it was emotion, and that's why we love him. Try harder, Andy. Try harder, pal. Will you shed a tear? Most likely not. No. I'm not. I'm more of a person that if I do that type of sad moment, I'm on my own usually. I said to you before, I didn't even cry at my parents' funerals. It's I'm one of these people that'll hit me down the line a little bit. Andy Davis, I know, mate, you came in today, you tried, dude, you took a swing at the king on the last day of the season, trying to get a little pat in the head like the petulant little bitch that you are, mate, but you're not getting me today, bro. It's about Jurgen today. It's not about you trying to score cheap points on me, mate. It's about Jurgen. Show some fucking class. Let's hope there aren't any other emotional departures this summer, said Nick. There will be. There will be, mate. We're going to have to be prepared for them. But again, today, it's all about Jurgen. Emotional day, mate, said Arnell. Yep. We need to build a statue for him. So on that, what would you guys do to celebrate Jurgen? So I guess the options are statue or stand, really. I'd like to see a stand named after him, the main stand, because nobody's ever going to have naming rights at Anfield. It ain't going to happen because it's Anfield. You don't get to rename Anfield. So for me, I'd like to see the main stand. Then you've got the King Kenny stand on one side, the Sir Kenny Dalglish stand, on the opposite side, the Jurgen Klopp stand, and then you've got the Kop, obviously, and the new Annie Road end. So for me, a stand. Thiago, Matip are some of the guys leaving too. Yes, absolutely, Joy, and fair play to you for bringing that up, mate. Yes, two very differing Liverpool careers there in Thiago Alcantara and Joel Matip. You know, I'm an unashamed Thiago sexual, but we haven't got to see the best of him really enough at Liverpool. But Joel Matip deserves a special mention today as well. I think, in my own personal opinion, top 5 free transfers for us ever for Joel Matip. An incredible servant to the football club. It's a real shame the way it's had to end with the ACL injury. But Joel Matip is and has been a really important part of this Liverpool group and deserves the recognition, mate. So well in. Cheers, Craig, for your content. I'm a relatively new subscriber and love the banter and all things LFC. Sad day in our household for Klopp. My hubby and son are at Anfield today. Oh, that's awesome, Iona. That's awesome. I hope they both have a wonderful day. Looks like the sun's shining on them anyway. And yeah, it's gonna be a sad one. So what we're going to do today is a little bit different for content. Usually we go through, we do our watch along, and we go to a match reaction. Don't care about a match reaction today. We're gonna do one long stream, and we're gonna go right the way through to the laps of honour, the farewells, and we're just gonna keep it as one long stream. So we're not gonna go back, come back, and all that stuff. We're just gonna stay one long stream today because it's about Jurgen. It's about the event. It's about saying goodbye. And I don't want to jump in between streams and change it. And I just want us all to concentrate on what's going on inside Anfield. I'm the same, Craig. Bad news or grief hits me later down the line, not at first. It'll take a while for losing it. I think it's a defense mechanism, mate. I think when you're faced with grief or bad news in your life, you go into autopilot to get through it. You know, you get the adrenaline buzz, you get through it, especially when it comes to funerals. If I look back at my dad's funeral as an example, I don't remember the day. I don't remember any of it. I just remember that I got through it, and then we did everything that needed to be done. And then when time goes by, because normally around these type of things, you're surrounded by people initially, you know, everybody wants to be there for you and show kindness and support. But it's when you have those quiet moments on your own. And I think that's the same. When I sit down and I reflect on Jurgen Klopp's time, I think then it might hit me, you know. When I watch Istanbul, by the way, I still blubber like a child when I sit. I remember watching it with my daughter maybe 2 years ago. It was on, I think, LFC TV or something. And I called her in. I said, Circa, come here. And we made her watch the Istanbul miracle. And she was like, Daddy, why are you crying? It just still does it, like, to this day. How's Lucas feeling about this? He's not really into football, Irfan, you know. He's not, mate. He's into 4-4-2s, though. As I said, he loves 4-4-2s. What do I think the score is going to be? I'm hoping it's something like 4-1, 4-0. Yeah, I'm hoping it's something befitting. But honestly, I don't care. Today's not about the score. It's about the man in black there right now, Jurgen. It's not just Klopp. We need to shout out to teams such as Pep Linders. Yes, Harry, again, a very, very good statement, mate. Pep Linders, Vitor Matos, John Achterberg, many people departing as well. Peter Kravitz, many of them departing. And they have all played a part, as you've rightly said. All the way back to Buvac as well, who, you know, hasn't been around for a long time. But all these people played a part in the journey. And everybody at the club, the support staff, the medical team, the people at work and feed the players, everybody has helped. And Jurgen has been the figurehead of that. And yeah, I can only imagine. Do I think Son and Salah are washed now? I don't like using the phrase washed when we're talking about footballers, especially footballers of the level of those two gents. You know, Son and Salah have been phenomenal, you know, for their respective clubs. And Father Time is undefeated. And whether Mohamed Salah and Heung-min Son's best days are behind them, probably. But I'm never going to say the phrase washed. I don't like it. I find it a bit disrespectful. But are their best days behind them? Salah's, yes. Son's, probably. Am I optimistic for next season? It's difficult to say. True, I'm being honest. It's difficult to say. Am I optimistic? I'm not concerned. I'm excited. We'll have to wait and see what next season brings. You know, we'll need to see what the transfer window brings for us as well. But yeah, other than that, you know, it's hard to know. I don't know what way the transfers are going to go. Yeah, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. Craig, poll, standard statue. No problem. Let's get that up. We've got 23 minutes to go till kickoff. By the way, we need 562 likes. So if you haven't hit the like button, please do. Okay. Okay, there you go. Vote away. Imagine Arne comes out half time. Well, his team were playing at 1:30, mate. I think, actually, I'm going to check in on the score. Let me just check. Do. 4-0. Feyenoord won 4-0 on their last game. Brian, wow. Mate, that's... I don't deserve that, mate, but thank you so much. Thank you, Craig, Connor, Ben, and all the AA community for another special season. The finality of Jurgen's last game is hitting me now. Yeah, I was messaging Brian actually just before I started the stream. I was just sending Brian a video of the welcoming that Jurgen and the team received. And like Brian, it's just kind of hitting me now as well. And again, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Barry. Absolutely unbelievable, mate. Both of you, thank you so much. Thoughts on Pep to Salzburg? I think it's a good fit. Actually, while we're speaking about Red Bull and Red Bull branded clubs, did you see that Benjamin Sesko is probably going to be departing or Leipzig this summer? 65 million euro available, 20 years of age. I think he's about 30 goals and assists, something like that this season. Arsenal have been linked as well. That's a player we should be looking at, in my opinion. But again, Brian, as everybody else in the chat is saying, and Barry, incredible. I'm going to leave that super chat up there for a while, if you can, Ben, Connor in the background. Just incredible. Give Brian a statue. Well, we did send Brian over a couple of nice little things that we didn't get to give him in person. We got... Brian's a massive Tin Lizzy fan, so Sabrina's brother painted him a lovely Tin Lizzy painting that we sent over to him with a couple of other signed Tin Lizzy bits and pieces. It's the very least we can do to show Brian how important he is and how much he means to us. What's this? Leipzig have made contact with Benjamin Sesko's agent to offer a new lucrative contract. Several top clubs want Sesko this summer, especially from the Premier League. Leipzig offer a new deal and key player project to stay for one more year up to Sesko. He's going to have a big career ahead of him wherever he goes. What's this from LFC Transfer Rooms? Real Madrid plan on signing Liverpool midfielder Alexis McAllister next year with the expected departures of Toni Kroos and Luka Modric. The World Cup winner has a release clause of 70 million euro that could be triggered then. I'd like to get some confirmation on that before I really discuss it. I'd like to see a David Ornstein or somebody else come out and tell us if there is a release clause. Comment from us, but it's from Ben. Said, just want to say thanks to this community for showing me the love since I made the move here last summer. Signed off by Ben, Brian, Barry, and the rest of you. You're all legends. Yes, so most of you probably know this, but just in case you're newer to our community, Ben, most people would have known Ben as Drawdy Devil, who was one of the people that helped, along with obviously Mr. Goldbridge, build the United stand. He was there from day one. He departed about, I don't know, over a year ago now, and Ben's working with us during the last 10 months now, and it's been a pleasure having Ben on board. And I said it before and I'll say it again, in my mind, the best graphic designer in the industry, and we're blessed to have him with us. I'm blessed to call him a friend. But I also can't speak about today without speaking about my partner in crime, Mr. Connor Crosby, who doesn't ever get the credit that he deserves for where we are as a channel. He keeps me motivated, he supports me, he never doubts me. He's a true friend, somebody we look at as a member of our family here in our house. And I wouldn't be here without him as well. So on the day like today, I got to give props to my team as well, who who always have my back and never, if I need time off or a mental break, they never judge me. They're there with me, and it means a lot to me to have the two guys here. Waiting for the matches to start, but it's 3 a.m. in New Zealand, says Pritavir Singh. My eyes are shutting, but I am my perimeter. My perimeter is me. Well, mate, fair play for giving it your best shot. 3 a.m. in Oz. Oh, New Zealand. Sorry, mate, New Zealand. I'm glad you're here with us, sir. And just keep fighting as long as you can. Craig, where's my credit for being the biggest Liverpool fan in the world? Said 210 Records. I was just about to say it, mate. It was coming next. You got me. You beat me to it. Emma, thank you, mate, for gifting 5 Anfield Agenda memberships. You're very kind indeed. Thank you so much, Emma. Right, so I guess we should run through the teams again, because there is a game getting underway in 15 minutes. Now, we have hit 1,000 likes every game for the last 10 or 15 games before the game kicks off. We got to do it again today. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so, and of course also hit the subscribe button. We've got 16 minutes to get 414 likes. I want to hug everyone, said Nick. Well, Nick. Be loads of hugs up in Belfast in 2 weeks' time anyway. I can't wait to come up and say hello to everyone. It's been too long since I've been in Belfast as well, so really can't wait for our first live show of 3. Belfast is coming up just 2 weeks away, 31st of May. Then we're going to be in Cardiff at the Richard Burton Theatre, an incredible theatre, on the 2nd of August, and in Liverpool, the Hot Water Comedy Club, for my last ever live show on August the 4th. All those tickets you can find on the link pinned to the top of the chat. I'm going to be crying like a baby later, said Cody Gaming and Football. When am I coming to Liverpool? 4th of August. Tickets are on sale, mate, and doing really well, thankfully. We are heading over to the Hot Water Comedy Club for an all ages event, so it doesn't matter if you're 12 or 90, everyone can come along. 2 days before that, we're in Cardiff for another all-ages event, as I was mentioned, the Richard Burton Theatre. So that's it then. No more live shows. They're the last ones I'm doing ever. No matter how big the channel gets, that's it. I can't. I'm a bag of nerves doing them. You know, I'm a bag of nerves. Watching from Ottawa, Canada, 10:45 a.m. Again, so much love for Canada, my friend. So much love. My wife and 3 of her aunts and uncles emigrated over there. Well, my wife didn't emigrate. My wife's family, 3 of her aunts and uncles emigrated over there 25 years ago, 30 years ago. I love Canada, and it's been too long since I've been back over. Barry gifting another 50. I had to scroll to make sure I wasn't getting the old ones there, Barry, but another 50 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, mate. Tyler Stanley said, I'm going to the Liverpool show. Nice. Well, you guys and your generosity have so far allowed 15 people to come to the shows, and we're trying to sort out a special trip from Poland for somebody as well, believe it or not, to bring them over for the Liverpool show all the way from Poland. So because of your generosity, the generosity of people who've donated money in, specifically for tickets for people who can't attend the event for financial reasons, we've made sure that that money has been allocated, and we've bought 15 tickets so far, and we're trying to bring over a special young man from Poland as well for the event. Mark said, thank you to everyone who's gifted, become members, super chatted, subscribed. A big thank you to you all, to Brian and Barry for everything you do, gifting so many memberships. Absolutely. And to Mark as well. We can't forget about our chief moderator. Mark is an absolute superstar, and we wouldn't be able to do all these live streams without Mark, our moderators, and their amazing support as well. What have we got? 7:46 a.m. in British Columbia. The early game times suck, but at least it gets me out of bed. Hope you're feeling better, Craig. We love you. Thank you, Kate. Still ropey, to be honest with you, bro. I think I'm mentally and physically exhausted after everything that's happened over the past 2 or 3 months. But I'll get a break in a while. But today I couldn't not do it. If I was able to sit upright, I was going to be here with you guys today. Am I the emotional type? Yes, but not really the crying type, unless I'm really hurting. But yeah, I'm an emotional dude, yeah. But usually those emotions come out as laughter or anger, not really so much crying. Will I be making vids of the shows? No, we won't. They're because you say stuff in live shows that you can't say on streams and stuff like that. You know, you talk about stories and stuff that you can't talk about, and you don't want recorded. Tyler, thank you, mate. I'm going to turn this off for a while. There you go. I think I have enough cold air for the time being. Thank you, Craig, and all the AA team, being sub since 14k, and you guys keep delivering great content. Thank you, Zach, for being with us that long, mate. It's God, that's quite a long time. I think we're now just over 6 years going as a channel, which is incredible. I'm in a hospital bed in Spain, been here 5 months. Jamie, I hope, well, if you're in Spain hospital 5 months, mate, you're obviously not okay. But what I mean is, I hope you're on the road to recovery, bro. Sending love. I mean, that must be incredibly difficult for you. 5 months. Is it just me who's getting a little bit annoyed with all this Man City talk on the channel for the Liverpool game? It's starting to wind me up now. Oh, just as I say that, Nessie comes in. Sky's making me mad now. Even on the Liverpool broadcast channel, they're shoving Etihad. Why are they acting like there's no other Premier League game? Exactly, Nessie. Thank you. I was just getting there as you put in your very kind super chat. Yeah, it's annoying me as well, mate. I don't care what's happening at the Etihad, and I'm sure you don't either. And if they win their 4th league title today, I won't care about that either, because, well, you know. Are you going to be watching the Euros on the channel? Yes, we are. We are on Tim, yeah. Squeaky Clean, how are you, my friend? Said, you'll never walk alone. Let's end this on a high for Jurgen. Praying for a Jomez goal. Be lovely if you got one today. I went to see Eric Clapton at the Co-op Arena last night and realised, why are they expanding the Etihad? Eric Clapton, nice. Good gig. Craig, you need a Barry and Brian statue. Well, I know what Brian looks like, but I have no idea what Barry looks like, so I couldn't make a statue. It would be, I don't know, I'd have to guess. Jason said, hi Craig, found the channel at the beginning of the season, love the channel, love the community, don't find too many football fans where I'm from, so been great having the channel to chuck on. Cheers all. Thank you, Jason. I'm glad you found us as well, mate, and thank you for becoming part of our community, for spreading such kind positive messages, and we'll hope you continue to enjoy the channel, my friend. See Arsenal's rehearsal for the trophy lift. Look, I hope Arsenal do it. I might be in the minority here. I've said this all the way through. I said if we didn't win the title, I'd prefer Arsenal to win it over Man City. But we know what today feels like, right? We've been in Arsenal's shoes where we had to sit back and watch on helplessly. You know, we had Villa go 2-0 up at one point. It's tough. So, you know, let's see what happens. But there's a bug, I believe, going through the West Ham squad, according to some reports. And I wouldn't be overly hopeful if I was an Arsenal fan. The reason their numbers are 2x is because you give chill but funny vibes. I just don't take myself too seriously, mate. There's some people in our industry, there's some amazing people in our industry, like I've said many, many times. There's some people in our industry that think they're something special. We're football fans who get to talk about football, We're not players, we're not coaches. We're people who are lucky. And yes, we have good work ethic, and yes, we've built our communities, but ultimately we're footy fans, you know. I'm not a scientist, a doctor. I'm very grateful that I get to do this for a living, and I think maybe it's an Irish trait, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. We just take the piss. If you can't take the piss out of yourself, you know, you've no right to take it out of anybody else then. Why is the Liverpool game has it at Man City? I know, it's doing my head in. It is doing my head in that Sky are making us look at that. Rami Abbas has just told Asim LFC, very reliable, that Salah will stay at Liverpool. Cool. Good. If that's the case, then he stays at Liverpool. But I hope it's not without a new contract being signed. Because if Liverpool let him go for free, it's the height of stupidity. But did he comment on what Mr. Turkey Al Sheikh said? That Salah was open to going last year and it was Liverpool that changed their mind at the last minute. I'm still interested on that one. I don't believe him, by the way. I'm going to be honest about it. I don't believe him that Salah will stay. I think it's part of negotiation, in my opinion. I think he's trying to get either a new deal or let Salah walk for free and get a massive signing on bonus somewhere. But look, that's not for today. Right, we need 175 likes in 6 minutes, my friend. So if you haven't, please do help us out. Last day of the season, we got to get to 1,000 likes before we kick off. And also, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. We are only 257 subscribers away from 261,000. In my 3 years of being here, just wanted to say thank you. Irfan, a pleasure to have you here, mate, for those 3 years. And always a good contributor to the community, mate, so thank you. Yes, here we are. So the boys are in the tunnel, about to come out. New kits all around. I think they're bringing their own kids with them as the mascots today, which is beautiful to see as well. Anfield's ready to welcome Jurgs. What a special man. What a special man. Right, so the poll. We said, which one should Jurgen Klopp receive to honour him? A stand named after him or a statue? And 57% of you guys say that it should be a statue. There you go. So 57% believe Jurgen should have a statue, and 42 or 43% believe it should be a stand. But either way, the man needs to be honoured, and I'm cool with whatever they do as long as there's something to honour him. Right, we only need 19 more likes. We've got 4 minutes. I'm feeling cocky like we can do this. I like that t-shirt Jurgen has on him, by the way. I like the black on black there, the Nike, the Liverbird and the AXA. Right, so here we go. One last time. Jurgen said to me, you know, we'll win the Premier League, you know, 'cause he said so. I'm in love with him and I feel fine. I'm so glad that Jurgen is a Red. I'm so glad he delivered what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know, we'll win the Premier League, you know, 'cause he said so. There he is, taking it all in. Danke, Jurgen. Around 3 sides of Anfield. Beautiful sight. It's good to see him beaming with smiles as well. He's dishing out the hugs as well. Lots of Jurgen hugs getting dished out today. Right, before we get underway, just another quick reminder from our friends at Manscaped, our amazing sponsors. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Whether it is the all-new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, or just the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, or you can make sure to get 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20. Scan the QR code or use the link in the description. Right, I better get the clock ready. I was almost forgetting there was a game to get underway. I'm so glad, well, that Jurgen is a red, but I'm also so glad that they got the weather and the day that they have. It's beautiful. Pitch looks amazing. The sun's shining down on Anfield. And Jurgen's getting the send-off he deserves. Hey Lord Craig, last game for Salah and Klopp here, my own Sinead and Christine at Girl Guides, as they will go on camp next weekend. Whoop whoop. Great to have you with us, Dave, as well. Appreciate you, mate. Looking forward to seeing you, I think the Liverpool show, if my memory's right. JC, how are you, bro? Lovely to see you in. Said, and your tattoo's looking amazing, by the way, mate. JC sent me a little update of his sleeve he's getting done, looking brilliant. Where do we go? Time to be depressed for the next 2 hours? No, it's time to celebrate for the next 2 hours. Plenty of time for the sadness afterwards. Can we get a queue going for a Klopp hug? Can we be there all day? To be, what? 60,000, 61,000 hugs getting dished out? Because who wouldn't want one, let's be honest. I'm just enjoying watching Jurgen take it all in as his eyes go from left to right. He looks around, just takes in what is obviously an incredibly emotional day for him and everybody around him. And of course, as been mentioned earlier on, we've got to mention the backroom staff. We've got to mention the other players who are departing as well, in Thiago Alcantara, Joel Matip, Adrian San Miguel, Vitor Matos, the coaches, Pep Linders, Peter Kravitz, John Achterberg has been an incredible servant to the football club. Right, we're about to get underway. Liverpool attacking the Annie Road end in the first half. Wolves about to kick us off. One last time. I feel like there should be a song about that. Oh, right, there is. Ariana Grande. Great song as well. Right, we're underway, my friends. We are underway. Wolves do the decent thing and launch the ball out left-hand side to go straight at a play for a Liverpool throw-in. Just a reminder as well that the Reds are indeed wearing their new strip for next season, and I still haven't changed my opinion of it. I'm not a fan. Yes, we are in the new shirts, mate. We are. Virgil spreads the ball out left-hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo now in possession. Nothing on, so he goes back inside to Virgil. Virgil. Do keep us up to date with what's going on in the other games as well, by the way. Somebody said in the chat that Forest had scored already. Burnley 0, Forest 1. So there you go. Wolves now in possession, left-hand side. Isn't life so much better when the weather's like that? You know, when you wake up and the sun's shining, even Anfield looks even more beautiful with the sun basking down upon it. Little 1-2 there with Mo. It's cleared by Wolves, but Liverpool have it back straight away. Trent now right-hand side. Just in case you guys haven't seen the bench, let me really quickly go through it for you. It's Gomez, Kanade, Soboslai, Darwin, Jones, Jota, Gravenberch, Kelleher and Conor Bradley. That's your Liverpool bench today. Diaz now. To Robbo. Back to Virgil. 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for those of you who needed to sink. Brentford 1, Newcastle 0, Ivan Toney. Wow, that could have some ramifications, right? For the final Europa and Europa Conference League places. Alisson. Out right hand side, Liverpool launched the ball forward. There's nobody there though. It's back with the Wolves defender. The new kit is fantastic, said Beef with a genius. I don't like it myself, mate, but look, they are all... it is a personal thing, kits, whether you like them or not. Oh, City have scored. Apparently it's 1-0 Manchester City already. No goal. Tony goal disallowed in that one, so it's still Brentford 0, Newcastle 0. Do I like the new kits? No, I don't. It's the colour, man. I don't know what to make of the colour. Elliot. Salah. Again. Attack breaks down, but Liverpool are hunting here in packs to try and close Wolves down quickly. Referee tried to play an advantage there to Wolves. It wasn't accruing, so he brings it back for a free. The only problem with the kit is that collar. I would agree. Other than the collar, you know, if that had a proper V-neck collar or a round neck collar, probably be a much nicer kit in my opinion. But yeah, the collar is, it's all kinds of horrible. Imagine how Arsenal fans are feeling right now. We know that pain only too well. Wolves win the ball back, trying to play a few little intricate passes here. Liverpool step up. Wolves still going, still going. Good block. Good block from Jarell Quansah. Wolves keep it in play though. Far side, little nutmeg there. And then he runs out of play again. Well done, Jarell Quansah. Good defending there from the young man. That was 2 nice bits of play from Quansah. 1. And look, what's beautiful about this with Quansah is he's learned from last week when Ollie Watkins turned him. Didn't let it happen that time. Well done, Jarell Quansah. Trent. Into Salah. Back to Trent. Ball cleared by Wolves. Robbo tracks back now, left side. Good block, Quansah. Quansah's having a great game so far. Yeah, really is looking good out there. Diaz, McAllister. And by the way, do you know what makes me laugh? You know those links to McAllister and Real Madrid? What did I say to you guys that he was going to be for us? If you remember, I told you he's going to be our Luka Modric. So I've no surprise that Real Madrid are sniffing around and looking at him. But I sincerely hope that that release clause isn't true. But look, we'll talk about that over the summer, I'm sure. Oh, overhit ball for Robbo, who can't control it, and it goes out of play for a throw in. Jurgen Klopp with the highest all-time win rate as a Liverpool manager, 62% win rate, just above Sir Kenny Dalglish, 58.5%. Virgil, back to Kwanzaa. I don't know if I have the authority to say it, but I'd really like if everyone in the chat would drop a heart at 9 minutes for 9 years of football with Jurgen. You have the authority, Nessie, and I love it. It's a great suggestion. So, as our friend Nessie has suggested, at 9 minutes, let's get those love hearts going in the chat for Jurgs. Great suggestion, Nessie. Well played. Robbo. Right, we're at the 8 minute mark, so 1 minute to go. Elliott, ball dinked in, just over everyone, headed away by Wolves. Again, they hooked away this clearance. Liverpool again pressing. There's Maka winning the ball back. Lovely play. Elliott now, left hand side. Lucho to Robbo. Robbo fires a low cross in. Gakpo, his shot is blocked. Trent, another shot blocked. Chan now on the far side for Wolves. And again, Liverpool just look to hunt. Boom. You're a little bit ahead of me on the time, but nothing wrong with it. Get those love hearts going. So, we've also got a goal. Crystal Palace 1-0 up against Villa. I love it. I love seeing the love hearts on the screen. Diaz now, round the outside. Still Lucho. To Robbo. Maka. Gakpo. Cleared away. Lovely ball. Lovely ball out left side to Lucho. Reverse ball to Robbo. Unlucky. Ball cleared. It'll be a Liverpool corner, I believe. Bobby's song is being sung. Nice. Nice. There's something that the cop wants you to know. He's the best in the world, he's Bobby Firmino. Our number 9. Pass him the ball and he'll score every time. Si, senor. Give the ball to Bobby and he will score. That's one of my favourite Liverpool songs as well of the Klopp era. We are at 11 minutes in now, still scoreless. Great to hear that Anfield's going through the songbook as well. We love to hear that. Virgil. Robbo, back inside. Lucho tries to slip it in. It's defended by Wolves. Right, so we are getting some updates here. City 1-0 up against West Ham. Goal stands in the Palace game as well, so they're 1-0 up against Villa. Best Klopp moment, said Dean. For me, it's the Alisson one, where they were chest bumping after the late goal from Origi to win. Goodison, right? Was that the Goodison? I want to say that was at Goodison. But that moment, that was the one. My God, lads, I am sweating like don't know what here. Forest 2-0 up. Elliott now. Ball inside the Endo. Was it at Anfield? Sorry, as I said. But Brian's not with you. Been pretty sick this week, so apologies. Anyway, that was probably my favourite Klopp moment, where him and Alisson were chest bumping, and yeah, sure, it was at the Cop End. Now I think about it, and I'm looking at Pickford. Of course, I know it was at the Cop End. But yes, that's one of my favourites, because everyone was losing their minds, calling for Klopp to be sanctioned and fined, and I just thought it was a real show of emotion. "4-0 Barca without a doubt." Yeah, but you see, somebody said favourite Klopp moment, not favourite game under Jurgen. My favourite Klopp moment was that one. My favourite game is Barcelona without a shadow of a doubt. And then the United 7-0 was pretty good as well. And the United 5. Salah now, ball in. Oh, again, still Mo. Nope, he gets dispossessed. Tissues needed 2. Thanks for the streams. My pleasure, Evie is cool. Thank you for your support, my friend. Johnny Carr said, my favourite Klopp moment was the Norwich game when he broke his glasses. Yeah, that was crazy. Adam Lallana was speaking about that in the farewell video to Jurgen Klopp. He said, like, Norwich equalised 95 minutes, something like that, and then we went straight up and scored, and then, yep, Lallana jumped into Klopp, broke his glasses. That was incredible as well. Best community, said Nessie. 260k family. Well, we're 199 Nessie away from making it a 261k family, so please do hit that subscribe button, my friends. I can't tell you why 261k is important to us, but Ben knows why. So if we can get to 261k today, it really would make a difference. Crowd's electric, love to hear it. Mine is let's talk about 6. Let's talk about 6, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Whoop whoop. We should start a petition to fix the kit's collar. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? What is it? I just don't even know what it is. Free kick here. Is this in Trent's territory? Don't take it quickly, boys. Chelsea 1-0 up as well. Did you say you were ill during the week? Yeah, I haven't been able to stream, mate, for a couple of days. I've got, I don't want to put a label on it, but I've got a lot of mental and physical fatigue, and I've been in a bad place for the past few days. Come on, boys. Ball in. Scramble across. Oh, Virgil shot's blocked. Kwanzaa got the header at the far post. Nearly. Now Wolves are looking to counter. Ball slipped in. Chan. Trent comes across. Strike. It's wide, thank God. Thought that was in for a second. Brian, thank you, mate. Brian's gifted 50 memberships as well. Unbelievable support, guys. So, again, that's 50 we've had gifted from Barry. 50 from Brian. Unbelievable. What do I think of the new kit, said YKLFC. I don't like them, mate. They're always better when you see them in person, but this new home kit, two things about what I don't like. It looks cheap. The yellow throughout the kit and the yellow and white and the sides of it I don't like. And the colour, I don't even know what to say about the colour. Corner comes in from Wolves. Liverpool clear, but Wolves have possession now on the far side. Well done, Mac. Lovely bit of control play, that. Oh, Brian said 100 from Barry. Sorry, that's my bad. I didn't realise that Barry had done another 50 at some point. That's it's been hard to keep up with all the crazy generosity today. Mike said we should start a petition to fix the collar. I'm just making sure I haven't missed any other one. Remember when Klopp pulled his hammy, said David Coughlin? Yes, I do. What's my thoughts on Fury last night? That I'm glad he lost is my thoughts on it. And I think he lost, like, as well as I'm glad he lost. Usyk deserved to win the fight. Diaz. Oh, Salah. Just crowded out. Unlucky. Maka. Diaz. Keeps it in. Still Lucho. Back to Maka. Endo. Out left side to Andy Robertson. Oh, Andy. Andy Robertson. Oh, Andy Robertson. Gakpo. Brian said, just noticed the yellow under the arms even worse. Yeah, I don't like it at all, Brian. It just looks cheap to me, mate, the whole thing. 2-0 City now. 2-0 Manchester City. Do you think it's Salah's last game for us today? I do, yes. But Rami Abbasisa has apparently told Asim that Salah will be staying at Liverpool. I don't believe that, to be honest with you, but let's wait and see. Virgil just telling him to hang off on the corner for the moment as he makes a run. Elliott with the ball in. Unlucky. Gakpo gets a side full volley on it, but just the wrong side of Sa's post. One 0 Newcastle. There you go. 1-0 Newcastle in that game. That should secure some European football for Newcastle. Arsenal or City to win the Prem? Well, it will be City, but for me, I hate City. For the 115 reasons most other people are sick of them. Oh. Good challenge, Virgil. Good play, boys. McAllister. Well done, boys. Maka now. Shifts the ball across to Elliott. Trent. Running out of space. Tries to get to the byline. Wolves will see that behind for a goal kick. Congrats to the UAE for winning another team's moment of celebration after defrauding the league, said Sniper. What summed that all up for me was when they won the Champions League, the post that stuck out to me was somebody said, "This is for all the Emirati around the world." And I just thought, no, it isn't. It was either for the Man City fans or it's for nobody. That just stuck out to me as one. And look, again, I've got nothing against people from the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, as human beings and people. Nothing against them. Wish them all love and happiness. But I don't like the way that club is being run. It disgusts me. Elliot. Gakpo goes back to Endo. Can you give my dad Vivian a shout out? Yes, Vivian, how are we? Nice to see you. Mr. McGee, I hope all is well. Coach Bill said, let's make it 261k subs before half time. But we need 176 to go. Wolves player down now. Did I watch the fight last night? Yes, I did. It was a great fight. Great advertisement for the heavyweight division. Great contest. Right man won. But yeah, it lived up to the hype. It lived up to the billing. And look, I'm going to say something else. I thought Saudi put on a magnificent event. I thought, as a visual spectacle, it was outstanding. The presentation of it all. But look, I'm just happy Alexander Usyk won. Usyk is a special fighter. Yeah, and I'm glad that Conor and I were there when he won his first heavyweight title. We went over to watch him fight AJ at Spurs Stadium in another incredible event, and you know that's where Usyk started to collect those heavyweight belts, and he is just a special fighter, as you've said. Does every team play in next season's kit? What a lot of clubs do, Ali, is last home game of the season, you wear the new kit for the next season. The only time you ever really see these things not coming to fruition is when you're changing kit manufacturers. So, like, let's say you had a deal for Adidas to become the new Liverpool kit supplier. Well, that wouldn't happen in that case until the first game of next season. But for seasons like this, for us and for many other teams, yes, you'll wear your new kit in the last home game of the season. Ivan said, I'm Ukrainian, so I'm really happy Usyk won. Well, it was a great night for Ukrainian boxing last night as well. Another Ukrainian world title winner later on in the evening. Navarrete was defeated. I don't know the Ukrainian fighter's name because I don't know that division that well. But I did see Usyk celebrating and watching as well. So yeah, it was a good night for Ukrainian boxing last night. I thought Vladimir Klitschko, spoke very poignantly as well about what it means to the people of Ukraine, to him, and just boxing. Haaland isn't that good. Did he miss a sitter, did he? Oh. Usyk's jaw was broken. Crazy. Yeah, look, it's oh, that was Scaldy there on Macca. Snidey little challenge to the side there. I hate them ones. Hopefully he's okay. You're still getting treatment, Alexis. You know, with the Copa America around the corner as well, he's going to want to make sure he's... Is this going to be a red? They're looking at it anyway. Doesn't look great there, does it? That, yeah, the ref's going to the monitor. This is going to be a red. The ref's been asked to go to the monitor. Yeah, that's quite high. That's higher than I initially thought. Semedo is walking. Yeah, sent off. Sent off, red card. Gary O'Neill's just going to feel like life, and VAR isn't for him, but I have to say I thought that was it. Initially, I didn't think it was as high as it was. Initially, I thought that challenge was just on the boot, and if it was just on the boot, I would have said no, not red card. But when you see the freeze frame of where the contact was made, it looked like it was just on the ankle, and that's enough for a red for me. Yeah, it's above. Once you go above the boot. Here's a good angle of it now. Yeah, that's too high. That's the red. That's the correct call. Fair play. It's the correct call. If it was on his boot and into the side of his foot, I'd have had a lot more sympathy, but it wasn't. It was above and it was on the ankle, and it's bye-bye. It's the correct decision. Well done, David Koo, for once. So, as you can see from our new graphic as well, we now have it up there. Red card. Wolves, Semedo. And then it changes away from what I was just talking about. Luton 1-0 up against Fulham as well. Right, corner to Liverpool. Clock ticks towards 30 minutes. Still no score. Oh, lads, the more I look at that jersey, the more it disgusts me. Elliott with a low corner in. Diaz tries to flick it. Doesn't get much contact on it, and it goes harmlessly behind for a goal kick. Why did he get a red card? Challenge. So Semedo was involved in one challenge and then rode into another challenge, and he went in boot up sideways, force going down onto the top of Alexis McAllister's ankle. And it is that the way there was force put into the challenge. He wasn't stretching. If somebody's stretching in a challenge like that, you have a lot more sympathy because the weight isn't on the challenge. But the way Semedo came in there, stood down onto the ankle, it was absolutely the right call. Andrew Webb, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, bro. Appreciate your support. Thank you. Robbo's down now. Big up, Craig. Hope you're well. Thank you, Todd. I'm good, thank you, brother. I hope all is good with you. Hopefully Andy Robertson's okay here. Looks like he's lower back. Luton goal disallowed. Just to confirm that one as well. Landed on his coccyx. Yeah, that could be quite sore. And Tim, do you ever land there? It's basically the bone just at the top of your arse, where your tail would be. It's very sore if you land on that. As it stands, Man United are 8th. See, I don't want them to be 8th. I want them to be 7th. I want them to have the belittlement of playing in the Europa Conference League. Will Agenda be doing transfer updates through the summer? Limo, we don't switch off, bro. We're going all the way through. I love a transfer story, me. So yes, mate, we will be 100% doing transfer stories throughout the summer. I'll take a few days off soon because I need to rest up because I need to look after myself better. But other than that, mate, yes, all the way through. Euros, transfer stories. Even tonight, I'll be back on at 8:30. So we can have another stream where we can talk about Jurgen and look ahead to the summer. So yeah, we will, mate. Don't you worry about that. Am I doing the Euros? Yes, indeed we are. Ross Green, I love you, Craig. Mate, thank you. You guys are so good to me. I keep saying the amount of love I've seen in the chat today, it really, really, really means a lot to me. Thank you. McAllister, Diaz, Gakpo, Kwanzaa. He was thinking about shooting there, was Jarrell. Ball in. Golazzo! Maka! Woohoo! Maka header. There we go. Alexis McAllister with a header. Boo. We love that. Boom! And we have lift off, ladies and gentlemen, at Anfield. It is Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. Alexis McAllister with a wonderful little header. I don't know what he's doing there with Harvey, but they're having a little moment. Ball gets switched across to the right hand side. Elliott ball in. Oh, that's a lovely. That's delicious. Delicious. From McAllister. Oh, have a whiff of that, lads. That's delicious. We'll take it. Harvey Elliott, Alexis McAllister. Is there a better combination on the day, lads? I love them both so much. Beautiful. Great goal. And we have the lead. Good work from Kwanzaa there in the build-up as well. I thought he was going to shoot, but then he lays it off to Elliott. Elliott checks onto his left foot and then dinks a lovely ball in. And there's Alexis McAllister just to guide it into the corner. And it's 1-0. Beautiful goal all around. Great delivery by Harvey Elliott and a deft little header from Alexis McAllister. Ooh, another attempt. The confidence is flowing for the boys today. Goodbye Klopp, and here comes Slot. Said it's KDS. Is Nunes to Barcelona only smoke? Great content. I hope so, because one, I don't see, Ben, where they get the money from, bro. But on top of that, I'm not ready to give up on Darwin just yet. I want to give him one more year under a new coach. But I've no doubt they'd be interested, because, you know, if Lewandowski moves on, they'll have to find another striker. Maka only scores bangers. We love him for that. To the LFC Gamer and Vlogs. Great post, mate. Great comment. Oh, Liverpool have won it back here with Trent. To Cody. What was my prediction? I went 4-1, David. 4-1, mate, is what I went for during the week. $3-0 Newcastle now. Wow. That's guaranteeing them some. What would that put for Newcastle? Oh, strike. Just wide. What would that do for Newcastle, actually? One sec. 6th, 5th, 6th. So that'll get Newcastle, the way it stands, with Chelsea 3 points above them, Newcastle will get Europa Conference League. Chelsea will get Europa League football. And Manchester United will get laughed at and ridiculed by the rest of us. Unless they win the FA Cup. In which case they'd get into the Europa League. Elliot has become an assist machine, said Brian. Do you think we'll do well in the Champions League next year, Craig? I think we will, Krishna. You know, we usually do alright in the Champions League. I certainly don't think we'll be getting knocked out in the group stages or anything. I'm looking forward to it because we get to see some extra games, right? So we've got 8 group games now against 8 different teams as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I would hate for us not to have been in the first new incarnation of the Champions League. Right, 148 subscribers to go, my friends. So please do keep hitting that subscribe button. And again, don't forget, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our amazing sponsors who've really looked after us this season. Manscaped.com. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping with our code Anfield20 on anything at Manscaped.com. And I want to give a little shout out as well to our very good friends at Lineup Builder who've been really great working with us to help build this new technology that we're going to launch over the summer. Tickets booked for Cardiff. Can't wait to meet you and also get your insight on the new season. Hopefully have a few signings then too, said It's KDS. Let me just say this, right? Cardiff and Liverpool, you guys are showing up. You guys are showing up. Those ticket sales have been really surprising in a good way for us. And we think we're going to have 2 pretty full shows. So really looking forward to those. And Belfast, we're going to see you guys in, 10 days? 10 or 11 days. So, yeah, these are the last shows we're doing, by the way. So if you want to come along or if you can get a chance to come and see us, Belfast, 31st of May, Cardiff, August the 2nd, Liverpool, August the 4th. Everton have scored and gone 1-0 up against Arsenal. Look, it doesn't really matter at this point, you know, because if City are winning, and they are, it doesn't really matter what Arsenal do anyway. Sprina! Isak, new signing for Liverpool. What is the age for the Belfast show? It's 18s. It's over 18s, mate. It's the venue's licensing laws, not us on that one. But Cardiff and Liverpool are all ages events. Oh look, my wife thinks she's fucking Tom Cruise here, coming in their sunglasses. Ding, ding. Highway to the danger zone. Gonna make it highway. 2-0, Sabrina, and there it is. Whoop whoop. 2-0. How come you're back?
They gave up at half time.
The other team forfeit the match.
Because they were losing 41-0 and they were all dying in the heat.
In 19 degrees heat. So they went.
So hang on, who was losing 41-0?
The other team.
Oh, okay. I was about to tell you to fuck off home if you were part of that.
They came in from Antrim.
The lads from Antrim.
Kwanzaa scored the goal to make it Liverpool 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. I was just seeing if they were back, that was all.
Oh, okay.
Gakpo with the header, then it comes off the Wolves player, falls to Mo. Mo volleys it into the ground, comes off the Wolves defender, and there's Jarell Kwanzaa to scramble it over the line and make it Liverpool 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0.
No good then? You don't need it
No,
now?
no, thank you, Mr. Cruz. I don't need anything else. Highway to the danger zone. I'm gonna make a ride into the danger zone.
You will be in the danger zone if you keep calling me Tom Cruise.
My wife strolls in a pair of aviator sunglasses and she's getting immediate abuse from me. Wolves now on the attack, right hand side. Kwanzaa with a goal today as well. Delighted for him. Kwanzaa becoming a new hippie with all these goals. Yep. How are Arsenal losing at home to Everton, lads? I know it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but... Corner from Wolves. Ball in. Headed away by Virgil. Oh, here we go on the counter attack. Ah, Mo! Took too much out of it. Should have squared it in to Elliot. He tried to, but it was too close to the keeper, who comes out and stops it. Goal Arsenal, so they've pulled that back to 1-1. Arsenal equalise 1-1. Go on, Lucho. Go on. Hit it. Oh, unlucky. Hit it. Oh, unlucky. It's just, it's like shooting practice out there at the minute. Diaz took a strike. It was blocked. It fell to Cody. He took a strike. It was blocked. I love Shamrock Rovers to get into the Conference League and beat United. It is mad, like, I thought we would have seen some more League of Ireland clubs in the Conference League since it has come in, but so far, not so good. But look, the League of Ireland is... Somebody asked me in the chat about it a second ago. I was about to answer before I went off on a little bit of a tangent. It's developing well. And look, I'm not going to profess to know the ins and outs of the League of Ireland because I don't really follow it. But I love that the league standard is getting better. I love that there's rejuvenation around some of the grounds. And I think there's going to be a little bit of a resurgence in Irish football. Has any Irish club ever played Champions League? No. Europa League group stage, we've had, I think, at least one, maybe two. If I remember correctly, wasn't it Dundalk that played? Oh, West Ham have scored, so it's 2-1. Oh, 2-1. West Ham have pulled one back at the Etihad. So it's Arsenal 1-1 and 115 FC 2, West Ham 1. Sweathead. Oh, mate, I'm absolutely melting here. Melting. And it was Kudus with the goal as well. Oh, an overhead. Nice. So that's just before half time as well. 7 minutes added on here, of which we've had 30 seconds. So 7 minutes added on. So, oh my God, the goal difference is identical. So, this is interesting. They've got an identical goal difference, although at the minute there's a 4-point swing. Another foul there. Arsenal would win on head-to-head. I don't think it would go to head-to-head, mate. I think it would go to goals scored first. But anyway, the goal difference won't come into it because for City to draw, they'd have to... they'd drop another goal anyway. So automatically that would push Arsenal ahead there. Another Wolves player down here. I don't think VAR should be removed. The officiating was terrible before VAR. The refs are the problem as they effing suck, said Aaron. VAR has highlighted how bad they are and something must be done about it. I totally agree with you, mate, about the standard of officiating. Kwanzaa with the record goal for most Prem goals, said Jason Son. Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate your support. What do I think of the players' performances for Klopp's last game? I think they're playing really well. They've been playing with confidence and a swagger, with great work rate, even in those warm temperatures. You could see today that the players were adamant they were going to send Jurgen off with a win. Diaz now. Robbo with the ball deep, too close to Jose Sa, who comes and grabs it. How am I watching live? It's on Sky Sports, Sky Sports. Is it Main Event or Premier League? I can't remember which channel it is. 1 second. It's Sky Sports Premier League. Too bad they couldn't turn up or win the title. Yeah, but today's not about that, Owen. You're right, mate, but today's just about Jurgen and positivity. Love from New Jersey. Aaron, right back to you, bro, and thank you for that super chat a minute ago as well, mate. Guys, I want a Sabrina Call the Police t-shirt. Well, if you're coming to any of the live shows, you'll get to meet Sabrina. She will be at the Belfast, the Cardiff and the Liverpool show. Lucas is going to be at the Cardiff show. So you're going to get to meet my little legend of a son as well. He's going to be at the Cardiff show with us. I thought you didn't have Sky, Craig. I've explained this about 50,000 times now, Toes. My Sky subscription's cancelled, but it runs until the 21st of May before it cancelled, because you've got to give 30 days notice. So, yes, I don't have Sky past the 21st of May. But that won't matter because I've got many other ways to watch it. All legal, I should add. Thought you moved to the zone. Today, I wanted to just try and keep with Sky because I knew that's what most of you guys would be on. But yes, I have a Spanish The Zone account as well, which we'll be using for most of next season. Ooh, header straight at the keeper. Get a Fire Stick, Craig. Best thing ever. Wouldn't know anything about those. Much love from LA. Thank you, Kai. Much love right back to you, my friend. Right, folks, we need 122 subscribers to get to 261, which will make Ben very happy. Salah, strike, deflection, Liverpool corner. I heard they're blocking those Fire Sticks. Well, I can't imagine Amazon will ever actually allow them to fully get blocked, because the 90% of the people I know who buy Fire Sticks buy them for one reason, and it's not to use them for Amazon Prime. So they'd probably lose a very high amount of customers. But look, either way, that's another day's conversation. What are your genuine thoughts and reaction when Liverpool signed Mo Salah? I knew we were getting a decent player because he's had a very good campaign, both scoring and assisting Edin Dzeko for Roma. But in no way, shape or form did I think that we were going to get the player that we ended up with. The player who has been a talisman and figurehead of our attack for, 6 years now? Yeah, no. I think anybody who predicts or anybody who says that they knew Salah was going to do those type of numbers, I think is a liar. But it's been amazing to see what he's done over the time. Anyway, it's half time in Jurgen Klopp's last game as Liverpool manager, and it is Liverpool who lead by 2-0. Alexis McAllister and Jarell Kwanzaa with those 2 goals. There's also been a red card as well for Wolves in the game. Semedo sent off for a challenge on Alexis. Are we wearing the new kit? Yes, indeed, we are, mate. Love Sabrina's accent. What part of Ireland is she from? Dublin. Same as me. We grew up less than a mile apart. She's from Loughlinstown or Ballybrack. I don't know which one she wants to call it. Ballybrack, I think she calls it. And I'm from Shankill. What's the prevailing view on Slot? Not sure. I'm optimistic on him. I think I'm trusting of the process of the recruitment search that was underway, and I think and believe we'll have got the right man in. Right, let's... Mark sent me the halftime scores there on WhatsApp. 1 second. I've got them all here, Mark, but thank you anyway. What's this? 1 second. Oh, okay, cool. Right, so halftime Premier League scores are as follows, my friends. It is Arsenal 1, the Blue Shite 1. It's Brentford 0, Newcastle United 3. What a result that is for them. Isak, Barnes and Murphy with those goals. It's Brighton 0, Manchester United 8th place. Ha ha ha, leaky roof. Eric Ten Hag's a fraud. Let's all laugh at the Manx 0. Burnley 0, Nottingham Forest 2. Chelsea 1, Bournemouth 0. Crystal Palace 2, Aston Villa 0. Liverpool 2, Wolves 0, obviously. Luton Town 1, Fulham 2. Manchester City 115 charges. When the hell are they ever going to be punished for their wrongdoings? 2. West Ham United 1. Sheffield United 0. Tottenham Hotspur 1. So they are the latest. Arne Slot lookalike. Yes, I am. So I should get an interview with him, right? Theatre of Streams, yep. Niagara Balls. That's the other one I have. The other name I have for Old Trafford. Good luck managing Liverpool next year. Thank you, Global Egypt. You know, it wasn't an easy decision for me to make to take up the reins as Liverpool job. So what's really going to happen is I'm going to be coaching Liverpool next season, and Arne Slot's going to be running Anfield Agenda. Oh, okay, there was that tweet that they were referring to. I still don't believe, by the way, that Rami Abbas is telling the truth. I just don't. News of a fake West Ham equaliser has spread around Arsenal as a lot of fans turn to the press box asking us the actual score, said Miguel Delaney. Oh, lads, been there, done there. It's tough. It's tough. The network... How can you be so thick, mate? Honestly, genuinely, how can somebody do a 4-word sentence and 3 of the 4 words be incorrect? It takes a special kind of idiot to get 3 out of 4 words incorrect. I really am astounded, mate. And they weren't even big words, but you managed to get 3 out of 4 incorrect. I mean, I don't know what to say to you, mate. I feel like asking you what your favourite colour crayon is to eat, but you probably misspelled the answer. Where could I watch the farewell? You're going to have to watch it on Sky Sports, mate. Craig, don't pick on the network. He's a United fan, you know, they're illiterate. It genuinely astounds me, Owen, honestly. Dude tries to come in and troll me, and he's got 4 words and he misspelled 3 of them. Like, that takes a special level of being a gobshite. It's not our fault, mate. Do you know, he might not be able to type correctly, though. His screen may be full of water. You know, as the tears and the leaky roof come down, he might be trying to type it out, but maybe he hasn't got his swimming goggles on. I don't want the second half to start. I'm actually visibly upset watching this, said Oren. What's your prediction for the second half, Craig? Fun. That's my prediction. For us to go out there and put a show on and add to the scoreline. I think we'll see Darwin come on. And I'm going to say I think we'll see a Darwin goal as well. I'm just watching back our first goal now. What a lovely little goal that is. Beautiful ball in by Harvey Elliott. And then, look at that from Alexis. Just a beautifully glanced header into the corner as well. Very, very good first goal. Hope you're well, Craig, mate. Brilliant as always. Jason, pleasure, mate. Looking forward. You did say you were going to the Liverpool show, Jason, right? If my memory's correct. Looking forward to catching up with you, mate. What did Abbas say? So, Asim posted, say, a picture of him with Rami Abbas-Issa. I think they're both at the game. And Rami Abbas-Issa tells me Mohamed Salah stays. I don't believe he stays, but let's wait and see. What do I think of the new kit? I don't like it. I don't like it, mate. I think it looks cheap. And the collar's kind of weird. Love you, Craig. Thank you, the Red Baron. Much love right back to you. Look, some of you guys, most of you guys, nearly all of you guys, the comments today have been incredibly kind and loving and supportive. If I could ask you just for one favour though, if you haven't subscribed, please do, because I really do want to try and get to 261 today for a reason that's kind of a bit of an internal joke between me and Ben. Jason, how are you, dude? I hope our subs make a more positive impact to finish off the game. Yeah, the subs haven't had the impact we'd have liked, Jason, in recent weeks, mate, but I think today it's just, you know, with them down to 10 men, with us playing with a swagger and confidence, I feel like there's more goals to come. How's the family? All good, thank you, Blake. All good, my man. Thoughts on Robbo so far? I think everyone's played relatively well. I'm not really... Today's not a day about judgment, really, as such. Today is just a day about enjoying Jurgen, appreciating him, saying goodbye, and the result. Look, we're going to win the game. The result, most likely, the results are relevant. Performances are irrelevant. Today, only today. You're never going to hear me say that very often about not wanting to judge. I'm not even going to do player ratings today because I don't feel it's befitting of the day. The VAT golfer, thank you for your super sticker, mate. You're very, very kind. It's much appreciated. Bumba Dog, how are you, my friend? Said, I process anger more readily than pain, and so I'm devastated today. It's strange to want to be selfish, but to also wish and want nothing but the best for Jurgen. We will forever be better for him. It's a beautiful sentiment, bro, and you're right. Whatever way we think the last 9 years have gone, whether we think we've won enough or not, we've all been lucky to have Jurgen Klopp in our lives in some small way, you know, and leading the football club. It has truly been special. Special. He's just an incredible man. I think the community on this channel give many people a positive place in their day. Love to all the team at Anfield Agenda and all the subscribers, said LFC Love. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. I want to just... What's this? 1 second. Right, I got to do a bit of shameless self-promotion here for a minute, folks, before we get into the second half. So, as you can see, pinned to the top of the live chat, there is a link. It's a Linktree link that will give you access to the tickets to all of our shows. So Belfast coming up May 31st, so only a couple of weeks away. We're doing a show in Cardiff and a show in Liverpool on August 2nd and August 4th. If you'd like to come to either of those shows or the Belfast show, click that link. It also has all of our social media accounts on it. So if you want to give us a follow on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, you can do it via that link. The Belfast show is an over 18s event. The Liverpool and Cardiff shows are all ages events, and the Liverpool and Cardiff shows are priced at just £15, so really, really cheap. And you can get a group ticket for the Cardiff show of 4 people for just £50 as well. So if you'd like to come and see us, these are the last live shows we're going to do, and we're going to make them fun events, and we'd love to see you there. Also, got to give a shout out to our sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget you can get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. That is 20% off and free shipping, whether it's the all-new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, the Lawnmower 5.0, the Weed Whacker Ear and Nose Hair Trimmer, the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, or whatever your heart desires. Manscaped have got you covered. Right, let's have a look at some stats from that first half with thanks to our friends at Lineup Builder. 72% possession for Liverpool, 21 shots. 9 on target versus 2 shots for Wolves, 1 on target. 7 corners, 9 in total. 7 corners for Liverpool, 2 for West Ham. Liverpool have completed 338 passes to Wolves. Why do I keep saying West Ham? Probably just hoping that they score against Man City. Sorry. 7 corners for us, 2 for Wolves. 338 passes for us, 133 for Wolves. 92% passing accuracy for Liverpool, 74% for Wolves, and we have an XG of 2.38 versus Wolves' XG of 0.21. Not long ago we were slagging off Gakpo, credit to him for stepping up. Well, I wasn't. I wasn't on the slagging off Gakpo. I've been slagging a few other players over the years, but Gakpo wasn't one of them. Slot, where do you aim to finish next season? Top, bro. All the way. Quadruples, don't you know? Craig, your player of the half. Elliot. Got to admit, for me, the ref got it right. Shouldn't have been a red. I disagree, Martin. But look, as you said, it is what it is. For me, there's a couple of things to take into account in those type of challenges. If a player was stretching and the force isn't, like if it's the tip of the foot, let's say, and it goes in and it's the top 2 studs or something, into the inside of somebody's foot, okay, yellow card. But that was a challenge where the entire foot came down just above the ankle, and for me, it was a red card. It had to be a red card. Jarell Kwanzaa, man of the match for me so far. Elliot and Maka close second and third. Sedavani. Just 86 subs to go. Yeah, Coach Bill, we're getting close. So second half is going to be underway soon. I need to take a painkiller, lads. I can't lie. I'm in absolute bits here. Just got to take a painkiller. Hang on. We need to get Kudus this transfer window. Right, second half about to get underway. Liverpool attacking the cop end. Elliot about to kick us off. Last 45 minutes under Jurgen. Let's enjoy it. And we are underway in the second half. Somebody said, Craig, that bottle looks sick. I got it off Amazon for like, I think it was 16 quid or something like that. I got a black one for my daughter and I got a white and red one. Right, I need to turn the aircon back on here. There we go. Right, so predictions. What way is this game going to end? Liverpool have scored there, but the goal's been ruled out. Let's have a look. Yeah, the ball was out. The ball was out. It's correct decision. Maka sticks it in, but the ball was out of play. Mate, I feel your pain. I'm living on tramadol and morphine, said Jamie. Jamie, I take tramadol every day. Have done for 9 years, maybe more. But this is just chronic fatigue pain from... look, I can't tell you everything that's gone over the last couple of months, but it's taken its toll on me mentally, and now it's starting to apply to me physically. And there I'm just taking a Panadol, mate. Nothing too dramatic. How many Liverpool tattoos do I have? One. Just one on my leg. It's not only just a Liverpool one, it's Liverpool and autism and my son. All tied together. Such a surreal day. Absolutely. Right, ball in. Liverpool clear it away. It is such a surreal day. It doesn't feel like it's really happening. Free kick there against Cody Gakpo, just inside the Liverpool half. For every drug, there is a herbal remedy. Yes, I'm sure there is. And I've tried some of those as well, especially for sleeping aids, mate. I don't take sleeping tablets. I refuse to take them because I don't like how they make me feel. So, tramadol is strong stuff. It is, but you know, it's been part of my treatment for 9 years now. So, yeah, it's just part of my treatment plan. Sorry, I'm watching the game here at the same time. Before we finish, just want to say thank you. You've made the season awesome to watch both the streams and the games at the same time. Thank you, Jason, mate. It's been lovely getting to know you over the last season as well, bro. Dude, tramadol every day is heavy. It's been part of my treatment plan for 9 years, mate, and it's yeah, look, it is what it is. I'm on a low dose of it, so you know, don't get me wrong. I'm not. It's all prescribed medication and part of... Again, I can't go into it really on stream, but trust me, I'm all good. Salah. Oh, straight at the keeper, unlucky, Mo. Yeah, it's just a painkiller. I know some people go over the top, like, but look, it's part of my treatment plan. That's all I can say to you, like. ZMA for sleep. Oh, I take it. Zinc, magnesium. I'm all over it, mate. Don't you worry about that. I also take, sometimes when I can't sleep, I try an antihistamine as well, which can have some effects of making you tired as well. So that's what I usually do. ZMAs are brilliant though, but they can cause you to have some mad dreams. ZMAs. Oh. Oh, is that in? Did it cross the line? No. Oh. Brilliant play down the right-hand side. Liverpool play the ball across goal. Diaz is coming in the left side of the penalty area. He hits it. It bounces off the underside of the crossbar. And it doesn't go over the line because the ref doesn't give the signal. Diaz couldn't believe it. Kloppo couldn't believe it. Very, 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 very close. Good work from Gakpo. Plays it back across goal. Diaz off the bar. No, it was on the line. It definitely didn't go over. So unlucky. All these fake scores are getting booted out and banned, lads. It's 2-1 to Manchester City. It's not 2-2. Yep, sorry, I was just going through some of the comments. It's 2-1. It's not 2-2. Oh, Mr. Pixelated, you weren't banned. We just removed your comment, mate. There were some people who were just asking about it. Robbo, unlucky, pulls it back, but it's a bit too obvious, and it's cleared by Wolves. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Another ball in. Oh, unlucky. What a ball that was. Trent played a ball in right into the corridor of uncertainty, right across the front of the 6-yard box. Beautiful. How did nobody gamble on that, lads? What a ball from Trent. Liverpool fans at hi, I'm new here. Welcome in, my friend. Great to have you in. Lads, we need 77 new subscribers before we finish up, so please do hit that subscribe button if you are new. I'm just going to have a quick glance here at all the latest scores. Chelsea 2-1 up against Bournemouth. Luton 3-2 down against Fulham. City 2-1 up. Spurs 1-0 up against Sheffield United. Brighton and Manchester United still scoreless. Arsenal Everton still 1-1. Newcastle 3-1 now against Brentford. Would I rather give up YouTube? Yeah, I think you forgot the rest of the message there, mate. Aman said, I don't agree with people calling Salah greedy or selfish. I don't. No, I don't. I've said a lot of stuff, mate, over the years about a lot of people, but I don't remember calling them greedy or selfish. Certainly not today. Forwards are inherently greedy and selfish, and I mean that in a good way. You know, that's what they're supposed to be. I look at it like this, Aman. People call somebody greedy if they don't score the chance. If they score the chance, they're not greedy. If they miss it, then the accusations of greedy get thrown around. Kyle, how are you, mate? I'm not going to even try and pronounce your surname, buddy, in case I make a mess of it, but of course I can give you a shout out. You're very welcome in, Kyle. Elliot, strike. He's such a greedy bastard. So greedy, Harvey. Nah, I love him. Love me, Harvey. Unlucky, just dragged it wide. And we get a corner out of it as well. Jurgen said to me, you know, we'll win the Premier League, you know, and he said so. I'm in love with him and I feel fine. I'm so glad that Jurgen is a red. Mrs. gave me a promise, later I'll be getting some very nice brown bread. Jurgen said to me, you know, we'll win the Premier League, you know, and he said so. I'm in love with him and I feel fine. I'm so glad that Jurgen is a red. I'm so glad he delivered what he said. Do I think Klopp could come back if Slot fails? No, not that soon. Oh, ball into the right channel. Cleared again. Lads, it's starting to hit me now. 34 minutes to go under Jurgen Klopp. Just 34 minutes plus stoppage time to go. We've conquered all of Europe, we're never gonna stop. From Paris down to Turkey, we've won the fucking lot. Bob Paisley and Bill Shankly, the fields of Anfield Road. We are loyal supporters and we come from Liverpool. Allez, allez, allez. Allez, allez, allez. Allez, allez, allez. Stop my dogs howling. Now he's definitely going to be howling. I was hoping my dog would start howling back, but he's too lazy. Trent. Ball in. Cody. Oh, good save from Jose Sa. Great ball again from Trent. Gakpo gets the strike away, but Jose Sa makes a very good save. There's Trent again. Good recovery, Trent. Dun, dun, dun. I still can't believe Arsenal aren't even winning yet. That's mental. Song up, Craig. Thanks for some great fun all season. No, thank you for being with me, mate. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we'll keep building on it next year and we'll come back bigger and stronger. Elliot, oh, he leaves it. Trent. Ah, lucky. Lucky. Trent strikes the ball across front of goal. McAllister just gets a little glance on it, but a little too much and it goes behind. Nice little dummy there from Elliot as well. How do I think Arne Slot will affect the Premier League next season? I think I'll do a great job. No, honestly, I trust that Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes and everybody else, Will Spearman, everybody else who was part of the recruitment policy, I'm sure they've got it right. You know, you can't guarantee anything. And I know it's a big jump up for Arne Slot, but let's get behind him. You know, the very minimum anybody should expect when they come into a new job is a clean slate and fans to get behind them. So I'm sure you may or may not agree whether it's the right decision or it isn't. Everybody will have their own views, but he is the guy, so let's get behind him. Craig should interview Slot. They look like twins. Well, look, again, I'm open and transparent. City are 3-1 up, by the way. I am... Are they? Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, they are 3-1 up. We wrote to Liverpool Football Club this week as a channel a really good letter that laid out how we think we're a good part of the Liverpool community and that we try to represent the club in the right way and the fans, and asking them why we haven't ever received any opportunities or chances to interview anybody. We never heard back, and it sticks in your throat a little bit, because this channel's all about bringing people together from different parts of the world. I like to think of us as a kind of unofficial international Liverpool supporters club, and we wrote to the club not out of anger but out of genuine just disappointment. And Connor wrote a letter. It was a really, really good letter, and we asked could we even get an opportunity to buy tickets to go over to the farewell gig at the M&S Bank Arena. We heard nothing back again. There's nothing else we can do, you know. We are what we are. If they don't like the channel, they don't like the channel. It is what it is. But what they can't or will not be able to stop is the growth of the channel, because we are the most watched Liverpool fan channel in the world, and we've got the greatest community in the world, in my opinion. And it's disappointed that the thing you love, the football club you love, seemingly doesn't like or want you involved. It sucks, but it is what it is. You won't get anything out of Liverpool after what you've said about FSG. Look, I speak what I believe to be the case in what I believe to be the best interests of the football club. If the only way that you receive access is by being a brown-noser who doesn't call out what you believe is against the best interests of the football club, then fair enough. But I ain't ever going to be that guy. I love Liverpool Football Club. I love them long after FSG have gone, and I love them before FSG have arrived. And I think we're a good part of the Liverpool fan community, and I think we represent fandom in a good, kind-hearted, nice way. And if anybody is that petty, that because we've been critical of the owners at times, then I don't know what to say to that. But you don't love anything in life blindly. You question everything, and that includes the ownership of the football club. So, you know, I've never had a personal attack. I've said, where's the money, John? I've never gone in on his wife. I never would. I've never spoken about them individually outside of where's the money. So I tell her how I see it, and I'm never going to change that. So if that costs me any opportunities, then so be it. I can only be me. I can only be real. I can only be sincere. Am I Irish? Yes, sir. If anyone spent 1 hour on the channel, they'd love it, Craze. Those blue collar level at the club would support you 100%. Look, I know I'm a gobby loudmouth and I swear. I'm well aware of all that. But as you said, if you get to know us and our community, well, we are kind, open, welcoming people who never judge people no matter who they love, where they're from, how long they've supported the club. We welcome people in because that's what the club's about. But you can't expect everyone to just be yes men. It's not possible. You can't just say, I love everything about... I don't love everything about my fucking wife. And I'm with her 24 years and I know she doesn't love everything about me. But overall, we love each other. It's like I always said to you guys about a few other things. When people say you shouldn't be critical of, let's say Jurgen, right? Let's say I didn't like substitutions from Jurgen. People say, Craig, you're hating on Jurgen. No. Just because you don't agree with something and some aspect of something isn't hate. It's just called having a difference of opinion. I can tell you now wholeheartedly that no non-relative of mine has ever made me feel as much in love as Jurgen has. I love him more than I can ever express. He is the greatest thing to ever happen to this football club in my time supporting it. But I haven't always agreed with him. But overall, he is a hero of mine. Here we go. Darwizzy time. Oh, Mo's through. Go on, Mo. Offside flag's up. Offside flag up. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, he did just go a little bit too early. He missed the opportunity anyway. He was trying to square it. I do him a disservice. Mo was trying to square it. But he was just off. So, I think we're about to see Gravenberch, and I think we're about to see Darwin. No, he did pass it. He did pass it, Dr. Gaiman. Initially, I hadn't seen that, bro. But when I watched it back, I said I did him a disservice. He was looking to square it. Have you thought of having phone-in segments? Honestly, one of the reasons I'm so physically and mentally tired is we have so much stuff happening in the background with new tech and stuff that I think we're going to blow your socks off over the summer and next season with what we're bringing to content. We are going to shake up the game with stuff that nobody else has. And it's all, again, to make it more interactive, more fan-friendly and more fun. Right, we're heading into the final quarter, lads. The final quarter. Boeing Aviations, how are you, dude? Of course you can have a shout out. Nuri tracks inside, passes it round, and Liverpool block it. Thou shalt not pass, bitches! Oh, so have United gone 1-0 up, have they? Still shown scoreless at my end, but... am I covering the Euros? Absolutely, yes. We're going to try and look at it from a Liverpool perspective, so we're going to try and cover the games that our boys are involved in. He's a centre-half. He's our number 4. Watch him defend and we watch him score. He'll pass the ball, come as you like. Who is he? He's Virgil van Dijk. He's Virgil van Dijk. Unlucky, Mo. Mo tried a little dink into the top corner. Jose Sa gets a hand on it and tips it over. Thought we were going to have a Molazzo there, but good save from Jose Sa. Salah gets the ball right-hand channel. Plays it across to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo reverses it back to Diaz. Diaz then takes a touch. Salah gets there. Tries a little scoopy dink. Good footwork from Mo here to get this out of his feet. Tries a little scoopy dink. And Sa makes a good save. Lads, we need 34 subscribers. Let's go. Come on. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 261. Here come the changes now. Alexis coming off. Great game, Alexis. Great goal, fella. So, Alexis off. Mr. Ryan Gravenberch on. Trent Alexander-Arnold coming off. I hope he gets a standing ovation, which I'm sure he will. about to be... Look at the physicality of Trent. You can see that dude's a beast. Look at him, like, he's developing. Trent comes off. One last hug for Kloppo. And Conor Bradley enters the arena. Lucho. Another good display from Lucho today. And he's coming off to be replaced by Darwin. Go on, Darwin. Let's score today. Go on, lads. Right, so that's the triple change. Darwin, Bradley and Gravenberch on. Trent, McAllister and Diaz off. Corner in. Wolves clear it away. Drops to Harvey Elliott. Side foot, cross back in. Headed away again by Wolves. Craig, are you coming to the after party at the Noggin Inn? Do you know what, Sean? That's probably where I should have done an Anfield Agenda gig, mate. And it's only now that you said it to me, I thought what a dope I am. Because the Noggin Inn is right by where I grew up. And we probably should have done a gig there. So we might do a meet and greet in the Noggin Inn at some point next season. Not a show, but a meet and greet. Because, yeah, I always had a soft spot for the Noggin Inn. Yeah. Good show, but no, I won't be there today, and I knew it, mate. But yeah, good show for that, and we'll definitely try and do something. The Noggin Inn is it's a landmark, isn't it, in South Dublin where we grew up in the borough, mate. Kwanzaa, the Salah. Isak rumours that he'll be target for Liverpool this summer. Kev, I hope he is, bro. I'd love Isak. It's starting to feel real. Where's the Noggin Inn? Sally Noggin, South County, Dublin, mate. If you don't know where that would be, the best way I could describe it to you is it's beside Dunleary. Mohamed Salah is closing in on a record. If he stays another season, he breaks it. But Thierry Henry has 243 goals and assists. Mohamed Salah about 20 behind. Craig, can I have a shout out? My name is Craig. There you go. From Kirby, Liverpool. What's your favourite Elvis Presley song? Does noggin mean head? Well, as a joke, yes, it does mean head. When we say it hit me noggin, we are talking about our head, yes. What's my favourite? I don't like Elvis, mate. My dad was a huge Elvis Presley fan. I think Suspicious Minds would probably be the one for me. Are you near where they filmed Father Ted? No, but Dermot Morgan and I went to the same secondary school, Oatlands College in Stillorgan. Dr. Gaming, of course you can have a shout out, my friend. Welcome in, bro. Oh, lucky Harvey coming in late at the back post. He's a little bit annoyed and a little bit in pain. I think he got a knock there on the way through. Father Ted, brilliant series that we won't see again in this woke culture. I hear you're a racist now, Father. Craig, if you could call out any of your secondary school teachers for a fight, who would it be? You know what, David? Honestly, I loved my secondary school, mate. I loved the teachers. They were very supportive. They made me captains of a lot of the school teams as well. I got some great references from them. And I have nothing but good things to say about Oatlands College. I enjoyed my time there tremendously. And teachers were more often than not supportive. Tom Nygaard, much love, bro. Thank you. Cross in. Too close. Lads, we are just 15 subscribers away from hitting 261,000. So please do keep hitting that button if you're new. Who's your player of the season? Well, I am going to do a video, 2 videos actually. We're going to do a ratings for all the players over the course of the season. We're going to split it up into 2 videos. I'm also going to do a keep, sell or loan video as well. But in answer to your question, I think over the course of the season, he's had some ups and downs. But overall, for me, the most consistent performer has been Virgil. He hasn't always been at his brilliant best, but I think more often than not, I think he's the one that's delivered there. So I would say Virgil van Dijk would be my player of the season. What's my favourite Guns N' Roses song? November Rain. Some people saying Maka. Look, Maka's had a great season as well. Just looking at the numbers associated with Van Dijk and how he topped the charts across Europe at points. I think lots of other players have had really good moments this season, and you know, Bradley had a great breakthrough season. Kwanzaa's had a very good season. I just think consistently across the season, I would just about edge Verge. But great seasons for Harvey Elliott, great seasons for McAllister. Yeah, it's been a good campaign overall. Brian Scanlon, of course, I'll give you a shout out, my fellow Irishman. Lovely to see you, bro. Congratulations to Man City for winning the Premier League. Fuck Man City. I'll never congratulate that tin pot club. You congratulate... Here's the way I'll describe this to you, right? If Arsenal won the league today, I promise you, I'd be on here congratulating them. You congratulate people that you have respect for, because sport is about respect. Where's the respect when them 115 charges have denied others moments, celebratory moments, living their life's ambitions at times? They've shown no respect, in my opinion, to the Premier League and to football, and I will show them that same amount of respect back. So I will never congratulate them because I don't believe they're worth congratulating. Now, as I said, if Arsenal had won the league, I promise you I'd be on here congratulating them sportingly. Disappointingly for us, but I was raised a sports person. I always try to shake the hand of those who better me at sport or in anything else, but it's about respect as well, and I just don't have it for them. To be fair, Craig, the charges are unproven. No, they're not. They're already charged, which means they're proven. The hearing has to take place now. So, no, sorry, mate. I don't buy that they're not proven. They haven't been appealed yet. The hearing hasn't been done yet. But the charges have been laid against them by the Premier League. And again, what other investigation takes 6 years? 6 goddamn years. Can we get Gomez to come on and get a goal? Yes, I can get behind that, my friend. I can get behind that. We need a Joe Gomez goal. If we get a penalty, he has to. He has to. If we get a penalty, make a substitution and bring Joe on. Do I respect Pep? How do I describe this? Pep Guardiola is a tremendous manager. Pep Guardiola is a footballing genius. But when he doubled down on his belief that City have done nothing wrong, I lost some respect. but I'm not going to undermine his calibre. He's a top coach, a footballing genius. But he's part of a rotten system, in my opinion, at Manchester City. And for that, yes, I will have lost some respect for him. Remember, I'm coming from being somebody who, other than Liverpool, the only other club I really professed to care at all about was being Barcelona. So I always admired Guardiola as a player at Barcelona, through as a coach at Barcelona, through his time at Bayern. But I can't, with a clean conscience, sit here and say that I don't think less of him. Love the community and your straight talk, said Zach. Thank you, mate. One is innocent until proven guilty. They've been proven guilty many times, bro. Are we just going to ignore the transfer bans? We're going to ignore the fines? We're going to ignore that they only got away with something because of a statute of limitations and a stacked court of arbitration for sport, which they were able to pick one of the people for? I know what I'm talking about in this subject, mate, because I've spent long hours reading, researching and looking into it. Nothing about them is, as it appears on the outside, in my opinion, nothing. Can you give a shout out to Thaddy Bansfield, a fan asking for a shout out for his dad? Sorry, I missed that one, mate. Yes, Mr. Bansfield, thank you, sir, for watching. Thank you, Jurgen, as well, said Zach. I agree with that, mate. Thank you. And look, can we stop talking about City? Because I don't want to talk about them anymore. It's about Jurgen today. Somebody with actual class and genuine empathy to the world. So let's concentrate on Jurgen. We've had enough of the other lot. Any advice for Anfield Agenda from Ted Cup or Craig and the lives for the new season starts? Michael, we'll be making content all the way through, bro. We don't take a break. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, we're pushing for a third. We don't stop, mate. We go all the way through. You know, we'll be making content all the way right through the summer. Don't take time off, mate. Just because the season stops, lots still to go through. We're going to talk about the Euros. We're going to talk about the transfer windows. We're going to look towards Arne Slot and what we might expect from him. We've loads to get through over the summer. So don't you worry about that, my friend. I'll be right here. I'll be back tonight at 8:30 as well for another late night agenda. Thank you to everyone that has hit the subscribe button as well. Really appreciate you. So keep going with that one. But thank you to everyone that has. Seven minutes left. Oh, 7 minutes. Seven. Can you update the Liverpool lineup? Yeah, we could, but can you stop being so pedantic? Does it matter? If you know what it is, then you know what it is. Nobody cares about the lineup, mate. The score, nothing at this point. I'm not trying to be that guy, but I don't really give a shit if the lineup isn't updated today. Today's not a normal day. Brian said, I changed my opinion on the new jersey. The yellow and white under the arms with the yellow crest turned the tide for me. See, those things are some of the very things that I don't like on it. But the collar is just unsavable because of the collar for me, mate. So, I've just got an update from the boys behind the scenes. Said the back end system is frozen and the lineup won't change. So they did try to change it, my friend. But this is why we're testing out new stuff. Something on our back end system is frozen. So that's why it wasn't changed. Free kick here to Wolves on the edge of the penalty area. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go, plus stoppage time. Will we see Pedro Neto in the future? At Anfield, by the way. Strike. Good save, Ali. Good save. Gets down to his right hand side and gets good distance on the clearance as well. So it was important that not only Alisson made that save, but he got good strong hands on it to push it out of the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Sorry, I had to keep a little dig at my wife there again. Oh, Wolves have the ball in the net, but the flag's up against Matt Doherty. Oh, I tell you what, that's close though. That's close, lads. I think his shoulder might be the thing that screws him here. I think Doherty's shoulder. His shoulder looks offside to me because he's leaning down and you can score with your shoulder. So to me, the shoulder looks off, but it's close. No goal. Offside. Three and a half minutes, lads. Well, 4 minutes nearly. What's your feeling on Alisson? Will he stay or go? I hope... I don't believe in a God because I'm not religious, but I hope that Alisson stays to whatever powers there are in the world, because he's the best goalkeeper in the world in my opinion, and I hope there's no truth to the stories that his family can't settle in the climate. I hope that's not the case, because look, I love him, he's amazing. Glad I've spent the season here. Much love for this channel. I appreciate you for being yourself, mate. Thank you. Tickle my tea bag. Still one of my favourite account names. Do I like anime? I've never really been into or watched. My son does watch a bit of anime, but not for me, no. I appreciate it as an art though. Most certainly do, but never really been into it, no. Oh, 3-2. Is that right? Have West Ham pulled one back? Yes, it is 3-2. But Arsenal are still 1-1. Elise is a Man United fan. He won't come here. That's like... Without trying to be rude, mate, that's the silly talk. Carragher, Everton fan, played for Liverpool. There are many instances of people who've been football fans of a club and gone elsewhere because it's the right move for their careers. So I don't know. Elise may well end up at United. But just because he's a fan of United doesn't mean he'll think it's the right move for his career. Because United are, and I don't mean to overstate this, shite. But they beat us this season. They did, fair enough. But they're 8th and they're crap. Anfield on its feet, rocking now for the manager. Goal ruled out in the West Ham game, by the way. And Arsenal have scored to go 2-1 up. But the West Ham goal's been ruled out, so it'll all be irrelevant. 89 minutes and 22 seconds. And Anfield is on its feet, singing, applauding, chanting for Jurgen. Your son taken to the butcher. Oh, he's a savage, Neil, but that's why I love him. We aren't going to break after the game. We're staying live all the way through. It's going to be just one long stream today, folks. We're not taking a break for match reactions or anything. We're going to stay and talk about what's happening on the pitch and Jurgen's goodbyes. Four minutes added on at the end of this. 4 minutes left. Liverpool moving the ball around well. Corner to Liverpool at the Kop end. Come on, boys. One more moment. Let's go. Fair play to everyone inside Anfield. Absolutely doing the manager proud. Doing us all proud. Well done. Well done to everybody inside that stadium. Virgil's header goes over the bar. But Anfield's bouncing, rocking. And this is why Liverpool fans are the greatest in the world. Just looking at Jurgen taking it all in. Looks like it's finally hitting Jurgs. Yep. The gaffer's feeling it. I was going to say he's only human, but he's superhuman. I'm so glad Jurgen is a Red. I'm so glad he delivered what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know, we'll win the Premier League, and that's what he said, so I'm in love with him and I feel fine. What a man. What a pleasure. Salah ends up fouling Jose Sa, went to free out to Wolves. Lads, we're inside the last 60 seconds. Danke, Jurgen. Can I just say, Jarell Kwanzaa's had a cracking game again today. Well done to him. Klopp's amazing wife shedding a tear as well. I mean, I can only imagine the pride that they all feel. His wife, of course, played a massive role in everything that allowed us to have Jurgen. You know, it's a lot for a family as well. So we got to give special mention to his wonderful wife Ula and the Klopp family and everyone for allowing us to have 9 amazing years. Pep Linders, John Achterberg, everybody getting hugs. And that is it, my friends. It's over. It finishes Liverpool 2, Wolves 0. Gary O'Neill comes up and embraces Jurgen as well. An era, a great era, a monumental era has come to an end. Jurgen Klopp has overseen his final victory as Liverpool manager. Turns to take the adulation of a besought Anfield crowd who, I mean, if you could bottle the love that's inside that stadium for that man right now, right through to the stewards who he's acknowledging as he goes past. Danke Jurgen, you made the people happy, a beautiful banner on the cup. Even the referees. It's just a beautiful day. Nessie, thank you for gifting 20 memberships, my friend. Very, very kind of you. Klopp just embracing all the players now. Alisson Becker gets a little hug. Nice to see the gaffer smiling. Craig, Tome, Queen and Nush. Virgil's emotional as well with the gaffer. Alexis comes up for a hug as well. Lucho. Everybody getting the hugs. I don't blame them. As Abdel said, don't cry because it's over. Just be grateful that it happened. And that's spot on, dude. Not one person has left that stadium, and damn right they haven't. City wins the Premier League. No, mate, corruption has won the Premier League. In my opinion. I gotta keep saying in my opinion till it's proven. But it's not about them today. It's about one man. A man of integrity. Something that club would never understand. A man of honour. A man of... just... not a man. A living legend. An icon. A hero. A man mountain. As Brendan Rodgers would say, a beautiful human being. A beautiful human being. Just hugs everywhere at the moment. Every red inside that stadium, young and old, applauding, holding up their signs, saying thank you to Jurgen. The players going around applauding as well, as it is the final day of the season, of course, don't forget. Quick question, does anybody know who gets the Golden Samba? I missed that announcement if it's been out. Who got the Golden Samba? More hugs with the coaches, Pep Linders, Vitor Matos. There's Joel. Good to see Joel there to take all this in as well. A great servant to the football club. Peter McDowell, fantastic presenter, absolute gentleman as well. Jurgen goes to embrace him. One of my favourites, Peter McDowell. I think he's brilliant at what he does. He's a credit to the club. He's a credit to our industry. He's just a great presenter. Now he's gone in. He's embracing Linda, Puditzi and other important people in the background at the club as well. John gets an embrace. What was that? Where's the money, John? Billy Hogan. And Klopp runs in, gives this lovely touch that from Kloppo, runs in, pinches John's wallet just before he leaves. Virgil's sharing his thoughts right now. You can just see everybody inside Anfield absolutely encapsulated by what's happening in front of them. Take all this in, folks, because this is a truly special man we're waving goodbye to today. We've been so lucky, lads. 9 years of leadership from somebody that could lead not only any football club in the world, any industry, any company in the world. He's a truly, truly special human being that is, I know it's cheesy, it's cringy to say, but of all the phrases over the years, of all the things that's been thrown around and doubters to believers, is no truer word said. That's what he brought, that's what he delivered, that's what he made us feel. Under Jurgen, anything was possible. Nothing was unattainable. No game was unwinnable. No deficit too much to come back from. Doubters to believers. How else can you explain beating Barcelona with Leo Messi, Luis Suarez, Felipe Coutinho, Jordi Alba, and an amazing team? 3 goals down after the first leg. No Mohamed Salah. No Bobby Firmino. And yet, Liverpool under Jurgen found a way because of that belief, that spirit. And as he said himself, that was impossible for any other team in the world, but not Liverpool. JC said, I'm literally crying. I don't think you're going to be on your own today, JC, my man, and there's nothing wrong with it. He deserves the emotion, mate. He deserves it. All we need now is a few Jurgen dance moves and the day's complete. So Sky are going to a little break and then they're coming back for the farewell Jurgen, and we're going to stay live and stay right through because it's a special day, and as we said, we're not going to break, we're not doing match reactions. It doesn't matter today. It's about saying goodbye to Jurgen, saying goodbye to Joel Matip, saying goodbye to Thiago, saying goodbye to Adrian, saying goodbye to Pep Linders, Vitor Matos, John Achterberg, Peter Kravitz, and everybody else that's formed part of this dynasty under Jurgen. And I do love that so many of you guys have said, don't be sad that it's over, just be happy that it existed. Be happy that we got to see it. Because some people may be lucky. There's some people watching the stream or watching that right now who are, I don't know, 20 or younger, and who may not really have known other times with Liverpool, or may think this is normal. It isn't. Yes, Liverpool have had success over the years, and yes, Liverpool have dominated English football at many times, but to do what Jurgen did, to take that club, our club, back, deliver a league title after 30 years, another European Cup, 2 more European Cup finals, a Europa League final, a Club World Cup, a Super Cup, 2 League Cups, an FA Cup, unite a city, speak from the heart, spoke to power when he needed to, never shirked the responsibility socially of speaking about the things that he thought needed to be raised. Never threw one of his, not a single player, never threw one under a bus. The man is integrity personified. The man is a god. And I wouldn't have had it any other way. Tim, thank you for your really kind super chat, my friend. Thanks to all who made the club better this season, players, staff, and especially Klopp. You're the reason why we're here today. You'll never walk alone. He is. You know what? As we looked up into the stands and we seen his amazing wife Ula tear up, I can't help but feel she's equally as important. She led us into Jurgen's life, and the pride that she felt in her husband, the father of her children, her life partner, is truly amazing. Truly amazing to see. He's such a special human being, isn't he? You missed the super chat. Sorry, mate. Let me scroll back up. Yeah, I can't see it, mate. One second. Sorry. Just had to update something there. I'm gonna find that super chat now, mate. Sorry, I have to scroll back through. Jer Norton said, Arsenal fan here. Well, I'm gutted we fell short. It says something that I'd rather be here with you guys than on any of the Arsenal channels. Jer, honestly, mate, I said it all year. If we couldn't do it, I wished you guys did it because of respect for you as a football club. And I'm genuinely, I'm sorry it didn't work out for you guys. You'll come again. You're too good not to, mate. And I hope we're there fighting with you. Glad I've spent the season here. So much love for this channel. I appreciate you for being yourself, mate. To tickle my tea bag. Thank you for that as well, dude. We're lucky. As a fan channel, we're fortunate enough to have people from different clubs come in and, spend time with us in our community. And we do appreciate them as well. Nobody gives a shit about what that blue crowd are doing today. Today's about Jurgen for us, and of course for Arsenal fans it's about feeling that pain, which we know only too well. It sucks. Izzy, how are you, my friend? Said, never felt so emotional. Thank you, Jurgen. Thank you, Craig, for an amazing season of streams and content. Thank you, Izzy. Really appreciate you, my friend. And look, we're staying live for the foreseeable. Don't worry about that. But we will also be back tonight at 8:30, where we'll have a proper chat, a goodbye to Jurgen, and everything else you want to cover. So regardless of what else happens over the next while we're here, we will be back at 8:30. Just want you guys to know that as well. King Cop said, Craig, from match day 1 to match day 38, I was here and I'm glad I could spend it what's been a good season. Sad about Klopp. Yeah, look, it is incredibly sad that Jurgen's leaving, but again, I'm just grateful we had him. So the presentation is being set up in the centre of the pitch now. Peter McDowell will be emceeing it, and no better man to do it. Peter's a fantastic servant to both the football club and of course a fantastic host and presenter. John W. Henry and other members of FSG are there. Linda Puditzi is there as well, of course. Anfield awaits, but 'tis going to get emotional. Feels like someone died. See, I'm always, Mark, when we think about things like this, I always would rather, yes, it's sad, but it's also a celebration. And that's what today should be, a celebration of Jurgen, a celebration of everything he's brought to the city, to the club. And again, Anfield still singing his name, still holding up the Jurgen Klopp banners, flags, scarves. I have it on Sky Sports Premier League. I think other people have said that it is being shown on the Liverpool YouTube channel, I think, but don't hold me on that. Volume on. I have a tiny bit up. I'm trying not to get done for copyright here, but I'm trying to get an idea of what's happening. So I have it slightly on in the background, but my voice should be... All the players are back out on the pitch now as well. Members of the coaching staff and loads of I'll never walk alone again hoodies and stuff out there as well. So proud and happy to have had the best manager in the world for the last 9 years. Thank you, Jurgen, said Boxed Will. Lovely sentiment, Will. And you're right, mate. We've been blessed to have him. Thank you, love, on the front of the hoodie as well. Still, as you would expect, absolutely nobody leaving Anfield. So what we're going to do today, and I just want to remind you guys about this, is we're going to do... Instead of, we usually do a social media reaction, but today we're going to do a reaction to people celebrating Jurgen. So we're going to do a video where we're going to react to and show the most heartfelt and uplifting posts from across Twitter today celebrating Jurgen, and we're going to do that a little bit later as well. Right now, Peter McDowell is just addressing Anfield. Thiago's there with the jersey on, because there's other goodbyes as well that we have to say today. And of course, goodbye to Thiago Alcantara, to Joel Matip, to Adrian San Miguel. Here comes Thiago. He looks quite emotional as well. I know we didn't perhaps get what we'd hoped from Thiago, but we're still blessed to have had Thiago Alcantara play for this football club. Truly, truly special footballer. Yes, injuries have blighted the last part of his career, but truly special player. Thiago shaking hands now. King Kenny right at the end. Game recognises game. He gets... I love this champions wall that they give. I love it. I love that little frame champions wall that they give to departing players as well. It's a really classy little memento and gift. Here comes Joel. Here he is. One of the greatest free transfers in the football club's history. An unbelievable centre-back. And a great servant to our football club. Such a shame what happened with that ACL injury, but... Again, an incredible servant to our football club and somebody who I could not speak more highly of. Look at that beautiful smile from the beautiful man. Thank you, Joel. Peter McDowell just reading off his phone at the moment. Now we're going through the coaching staff. Just, you know, we speak about Jurgen and we talk about his impact, but there's a team around and behind Jurgen as well. And without those support, without those coaches, without those brain trust, Jurgen doesn't get to do what he does either. So I'll tell you what, lads, I would buy one of those Champions wall frame things in a heartbeat. That's some memorabilia Liverpool should be selling, because I tell you what, it's a classy little framed gift. Again, Anfield being classy as always and showing their appreciation, because as we said, it's a team that's leaving. It's a village that's leaving. So I can see a lot of people asking about Adrian in the chat. To the best of my understanding, his contract's up, but we haven't had an official announcement that I'm aware of. Adrian has been reported as wanting to move back to Spain and finish his career in La Liga. I'm as confused as you guys as to why we're not seeing Adrian. Virgil at the camera. He loves it. He loves a few photos, Virgil. Our boss, our great legend. We'll miss you, Jurgen. Thank you for all, Klopp. Legend of football history, said Nabil. Beautiful sentiment, my friend. Thank you for sharing. Do you know what? I'm so glad they got the weather as well today, you know. It's the weather's befitting of the occasion and the day. And then there were 4. John Achterberg now, as Klopp called him, a goalkeeping. What was it Jurgen called him? A goalkeeping lunatic or something really complimentary anyway. John Achterberg's had a mixed time at the club, some ups, some downs, but he's been an incredible servant to the football club. I believe he's departing for El Ettifaq, if my memory is correct, and he has helped coach and create a destination for goalkeepers in European and English football, along with, of course, Taffarel, bringing through the likes of Caoimhín Kelleher, bringing Alison Becker to the club. Obviously, Tranmere as well beforehand. Is Arne there? No, he'll say he's having his own goodbye at Feyenoord today, mate. They won 4-0 on their last day of the season. You can see Alison, Adrian all applauding and showing respect to John Achterberg. Will Klopp be coming back to watch our games? I hope so. I hope we see him back at some point in the future for as a fan to watch. Here comes Vitor Matos. Again, he will be joining Pep Linders at RB Salzburg next season. And thank you, Vitor, for all of your help as well. There's someone cutting onions around me today. Someone said, who's that beside John W. Henry? It's Billy Hogan. Lorcan, thank you, mate, for gifting a membership. You're very kind. Three more to go. Peter Kravitz now receiving the adulation. Next up then will be Pep Linders. He now gets the obligatory photo with the Champions Wall framed piece. Now it's Pep Linders, an incredible assistant coach to Jurgen. Took most of the training sessions and a very, very important part of our success as well under Jurgen Klopp. And I wish him all the best in his managerial career as he starts it with RB Salzburg. Little fist bump from Mr. Linders. Love it. Love the energy from Pep. Jurgen just taking it all in as he will be the next one up. And now, next, it's the gaffer. Jurgen's just getting some last minute instructions on what exactly he's supposed to do. And here he comes. Greatest manager in world football. Hugs his captain Virgil. Then runs off. To start it again. I love it. Dude, 2 laps. Nothing wrong with it. 2 laps, Kloppo. Nothing wrong with it. Blows a kiss to Anfield. His wife looks on, beaming with pride. King Kenny. One last Kloppo hug. The normal one, who is anything but normal. A superhuman man. Oh, lovely. That's so cool. They've given him a plinth with miniature versions of every trophy he's won. Really cool. Beautiful. Beautiful little gift, that. And then the pendants from the finals as well to match them. Beautiful, beautiful gift. Befitting of the man. That's a touch of class there from the owners and the club. Those miniature trophies are beautiful, aren't they? And now he comes up to embrace Peter McDowell, who will of course interview the gaffer. Imagine coming in and saying you lost league at Goodison Park. There's a reason you're known as the bitter zine. because it's true to form. The man has showed your city nothing but love and class, and you, being the bitter, sad little blue that you are, can't help but showing your own club and city up again, mate. Expect nothing less of you. Fidget, thank you, mate. A Chelsea fan showing respect to Jurgen, saying, so long, Klopp, respect. Can only happen at Anfield, said Crazy Horse, and thank you, mate. Kloppo just doesn't know what to say at this moment. Who can blame him? I love his wife for singing the song. I love it. I love that Ula's there singing the song. What a man. What a man. Did you hear that? I can't. Subscribe to Anfield Agenda is what he's saying there. Love Klopp. Been at the club since I was 10 years of age. At Cody Gaming and Football. I heard it as well, Craig, said David Coughlin. It's more just wishful thinking on my behalf, bro, but... God, I love that man. Seen me in Tesco today? You absolutely didn't, bro. I haven't been in a supermarket in at least 6 months. Sorry, I'm just trying to allow Jurgen speak. I don't want to speak over anybody or... Nick said, I'm in bits. Thank you, Klopp. I feel so privileged to be a fan of this club. What a man, what a club, and what a team. By the way, the Blues that are showing up in the chat, showing themselves and their club up, you should be ashamed of yourselves, honestly. The man has only ever spoke positively about your amazing city, filled full of amazing people, and the Blues that have come in to try and take any... We didn't lose the league at Goodison Park. You're shit. Your club's a tin pot club. If the only joy you get in life is in any way trying to take pleasure in other people's downfalls or misfortune, then that is a sad, sad way to be. But I expect nothing less from the Blues, because that's all you have. Can I hear the audio? No, I can't, Chris. I'm trying to lip read and pick out what I can. What was he singing? Arne Slot, la 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 la. They've just gone on a lap of honour now. One final one. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. The run up. Final fist bumps. Go on, Jurgen. And thank you for everything. What a man. Our gaffer. Don't pull a hamstring, Kloppo. Look at that smile. What a man. What a man. He's bouncing around like McGregor now. I love it, Kloppo. I love it. Swag all over the place. Klopp defo hopped up out of bed, put his swag on today. Hopped up out of bed, turned my swag on, took a look in the mirror, said what's up. Klopp speaking with John W. Henry, Linda, and other members of FSG and their families. Players are just doing their lap of honour now. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to be selfish, but I'm going to go and watch this last little bit. So I will see you at 8:30. If you're looking to watch the remainder of it, check out the Liverpool YouTube channel. I'm going to be selfish and go watch the last bit of this. So I will catch up with you at 8:30, where we'll recap everything and take it all in. Love you all to bits. Thank you for another amazing season. Thank you for your support of the channel. We'll see you tonight at 8:30. And thank you, Jurgen, most importantly, for being the leader we needed, the leader we hoped for, and the leader we didn't deserve, but are grateful for. Thank you, Jurgen.